Fly, eagle, fly, on the way to victory. Fly, eagle, fly, and the touchdown 1, 2, 3. When I'm low, when I'm high, when I try, eagles fly. Fly, eagle, fly, on the way to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
You know what I gotta say to all those people that doubted us, to all those people that counted us out, and to everybody who said that we couldn't get it done? You. No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. We're from Philly. F***ing Philly. No one likes us. We don't care. Perfect.
Close your eyes, imagine me now. Doing better, living better. Wow. Came a long way from the Cowboys.
All right, y'all, man, let's go. Welcome to the NoOneLikesUs Podcast, where we talk Philly sports, raw, unfiltered, and unapologetic. I'm your host, Pops. We here right after the Eagles' big win, baby. And we got our boy, Josie.
Yeah, what it do?
And we got Bergie Bird.
Yep.
Yo, guys, great win last week against the Packers. Not exactly how we wanted it to be, but it's a fucking Eagles win, man.
Picture perfect.
And we move on to the next, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that matters, right?
That's it.
It's playoffs, and that's all that matters is that we win and we keep it moving. Also want to thank everybody, man, for the likes and the subscribes, and just keep it going. Please keep it going.
Talk shit in the comments.
Talk shit in the comments. We love talking shit, man. And thanks for the love, man. Love and support. I mean, I'm be honest, man. We were doing pretty good on Instagram. I hope we could do a little better on Instagram, but like the TikTok is popping off. It sucks if they do ban it, but guys, listen, keep pushing, man. Because if they don't ban it, we doing great on TikTok, man. I love it. The Sixers stuff is not working on the For You page because I guess Sixers on no one's For You page right now.
Yeah.
Like Sixers shit is not going on.
We about to drop y'all.
Yeah, like it's not going.
Real.
But man, we got some news today, man. We got some Sixers stuff for y'all today. Mostly football because you know it's just that time. It's that time,
Just
right?
the season for the football.
We got a little bit of college for you. Then we got some NFL and we got our birds, baby. So that's where we going today.
All right. So we got some questions. You know, I know we usually started off with some questions, but we're gonna keep it light this time around. So the question of the day is, what's the worst sequel that y'all have seen?
I need some time to think about this one. I can't think of a sequel right now that's like that bad. I mean, I know it's plenty of them.
What you got, Josie? There's a few, but I'm gonna keep it current because a lot of the ones that we know about are a little older.
Yeah.
But the current one right now that I
Fuck
think
them young kids.
Space Jam 2.
That shit is hard.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's nothing like Michael Jordan was cheesy on the first one, but it just was
another level of cheesy.
It was they didn't do it justice, man. You know, LeBron James out
and
here.
I don't even think the kids liked it as much as we did either, right?
I mean, they should have just left it alone. At the end of the day, it was like Space Jam is a classic.
Yeah, 100%.
And then not only that, but the whole thing of LeBron trying to build his own legacy, but then you're following and Michael Jordan footsteps and remaking shit that he did. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I even think about that. Damn, you brought it deep, bro. Wasn't he trying to get his son to play or something like that? Or his son was playing in
his son was trying to make a video game.
Or some shit like that.
His son was making a video game. He wanted his son to play basketball, but his son was in the video games.
Yeah.
His son made a really cool video game.
Gotcha.
Is that real life though? His son wanted to play games, but he made him play basketball.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's crazy. I never thought about that. Damn!
I just thought about why he was mentioning it.
Right? Yeah, because they say he was real big on Call of Duty.
He's real good.
He's real good on Call of Duty, but he's like playing basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
He got to play basketball.
He said, "Nah, he made him play basketball."
I mean,
he said that movie flopped. You playing basketball?
Yeah. It's not bad. But you know what, yo? I'm gonna be honest. I think I got one. Some of the Fast and Furious movies, they should have been stopped that shit.
Yeah.
Like they should have been stopped.
It's fucking cheesy, but I'm a car guy, so I still watch them.
It's not even about cars anymore. It's about robbing and all types of stuff. It's not even about cars anymore.
Nah, they became like superheroes.
They became secret agents.
Yeah, like and they went from stealing gas
and started reviving.
Like Fast and Furious. I'm trying to figure out which one it was. Which one was the last one that was actually really good?
One 1 was probably the best, right? That's 1.
Yeah.
Then you go
Classic.
2, which went a different way. Then that's the one with Tyrese, or that's 3?
Tyrese is in all of them.
2 was with Tyrese. No, I mean,
Oh,
No, when he
first
came in, that was a good
that
one.
had nothing to do with everybody
Yeah,
else.
that
That
was
was
a
just
good
went
one.
his
Yeah,
own
yeah,
side.
that was a good one.
Then they had 3, which I liked the 3 too, when everybody came back. But
They started reviving people that were dead.
and after that,
Like
yeah,
Han
it just
came
became
back,
it just came crazy. And then he threw the rock in there.
Tokyo
And then
Drift.
Jason Statham.
Tokyo Drift was almost where I was like, but I liked it a little bit. I like Tokyo Drift a little bit.
Yeah, but it was like it didn't
Bow Wow
have nothing to do with
Jones.
anything else. Then Toretto came at the end.
Come and see me talking. Fast and Furious.
Was that before Bow Wow was corny?
He was
No,
always
after
corny.
that. I think after that. After that,
He was always corny.
Yeah, after
dog.
that. After that, he
There's a lot. There's a lot of them, but
Yeah,
that's a good one. What would you?
I think like I like The Mask. Like, to me, The Mask is
Oh
classic.
yeah,
And they came out with the Son of the Mask.
They
did?
Horrible, yeah.
Garbage.
See, I didn't even know, but I
And
know.
good,
Man.
good.
Yeah.
Don't waste your energy,
Yeah.
please. It was garbage.
Yes.
The dog. It was a dog, and another person was wearing it. It was like
Yeah. That was
Because the
Jamie
dog,
Kennedy.
the
That
dog
bitch was
wore
trash.
the dog wore it in the regular son.
Yeah, yeah. And the regular mask,
and
yeah.
And the other one, his son was like a
Milo?
cartoon character.
Milo.
His son was a
The Mask was
cartoon
cool. I forgot about
character.
that. The Mask was a cool movie.
Yeah, it was
I
a
like
G.
that shit.
With Jim Carrey. It was
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
classic,
definitely.
man. You cannot upstage Jim Carrey
So
in
we-
anything.
Yeah, so we got Space Jam 2, Fast and the Furious went overboard,
Yeah,
The Mask.
that's a good one.
What you got? What you got
one?
over there, Jarvis? You got anything?
I'm gonna say like Cars 2 or something.
You know, that was actually on my mind, high key.
Yo,
But I swear that was on my mind. But nah, I think I'm gonna go Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
Oh nah, bro.
Nah,
I
they're
don't
all
think
good.
I think I went that
Bro.
deep.
I like them Jones. Planet of the Apes are pretty good though. no?
Yeah, but the later ones, like it don't get too good. Like the
Gotta disagree, but that's your opinion, you know.
I'm just saying the storyline, the way the storyline goes, like it
I haven't
goes
watched
right.
the most recent one, but I know the
Yeah.
one before the most recent one was pretty good.
Oh, the first one was pretty good.
The first one, yeah, the first one was really good.
What's his name? James. What's
James Franco?
Yeah, James
That's
Franco.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one. That was good.
Yeah,
The first one was
it's
really
the
good,
Planet of the
yeah.
Apes, and it's the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and then it's.
Yeah, I think I stopped at the
Something.
first one.
But I think they're decent. I think they're not bad.
Oh,
But they're building onto the story of the original movie where there is.
But
a
the way
world of apes.
they could make the story is 10 times, it could be 10 times better.
I mean, yeah, they're in a primitive. you know
another
what
one
I'm
is Dumb and Dumber 2. They
saying?
should have just stopped at Dumb and Dumber.
That was whack. They shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber was stupid. Yeah.
For me too, I think the Saws. No, not the Saws. The was it the Saw? Let's play a game. Yeah, and like the first one, I think was to me had me like at the edge of my seat because they were in the room. He had to chop his ankle off and all that.
Yeah,
shit,
I'm
you know what
gonna
saying?
go with a classic, right? Because this is like the time where we were younger, and this scared the shit out of you, right?
Mhm,
And I used to go camping, so this scared the shit out of me. The Blair Witch Project,
Yeah.
and then when
that
they
was
came
a
out
good
with part 2, I'm like, all right, it's
That's
bullshit.
just stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was real
Because
Yeah.
the first one made you feel like it was
Yeah,
real.
it made you feel like it was real. You know,
It
and
did. Have you ever heard of that one?
Face the whole time.
Yeah.
The Blair Witch Project. It's
They
like
too young.
it's like a
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
It's like a handheld.
The whole
camera
movie's a
movie.
handheld
Camcorder,
camera.
Yeah.
Before you ever heard of
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of in that realm.
It's a
That's
scary
But
movie.
super classic.
They're out
And it
in
was
the woods.
allegedly it was real. All this, everybody was believing it was real.
Yeah, it was a lot of legends behind.
It
It wasn't,
urban
but
legend, yeah.
they made a part 2, and that's when everybody was like, "Oh, this."
This
Yeah,
bullshit.
it was
yeah.
the first one was actually like scary, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because you thought it was real. You like, oh my god. Fuck off.
And I was
Yeah.
probably like,
It looked like
12,
it looked like found
13.
footage.
Yeah, I was probably like 12, 13.
That's crazy. Like you make a thing look like found footage is
It looked like
absurd.
found footage.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they
it was
made
crazy.
It like that. Yeah, yeah,
Well.
that's a good one too. Fucking Blair Witch 2, garbage.
Yeah, I
And
feel like any scary movie they just start doing a part 2.
Yeah,
And you
Shouldn't
can
do
go,
'em, yeah.
you can go Leprechaun after that. You know, Leprechaun
Leprechaun
2,
in the Hood.
Leprechaun in the Hood,
He's got funny at that point.
Leprechaun in the
The
Hood. Come to do no
screams.
good.
the screams turned into like a whole metaphor.
Yeah.
They made movies. They made the movie in the movie.
Even like scary movies, part 1 was a classic.
Yeah. Oh.
After that, it was just like the part 2 was cool, but then they started 3. I guess once the Wayans brothers stopped doing it, that's when
That's
it
when
became
they,
shit.
Yeah, they started commercializing
Yeah.
it and shit. Yeah, that's one of the questions of the day. I got another one if you don't mind, if you want me to
Yeah.
throw it in there. But
Another one?
if you hit the lottery or if money was an issue, what would be the most ridiculous thing you would buy?
Oh, that's easy for me. I'm gonna buy that motherfucking Batmobile from the Dark Knight. I swear to God, if I had
From the Dark Knight, the whole military size Batmobile.
Bro, I'm gonna park that bitch right outside, right on 2nd Street.
I like that.
I swear to God, I would,
like
bro.
it. I like it.
That's probably like the most ridiculous thing I can think of right now that I would 100% buy that shit, bro. I would 100% buy that fucking Batmobile and park that bitch on 2nd Street. Put a parking sticker on it and everything.
That's a good one. Made me want to rethink mine now. That's a really good one.
I would 100% buy that bitch.
I'm gonna just go with 2 fat bitches and a hoagie.
What?
You can buy that now.
Hey, yo, that's pretty affordable now. Damn. So, all right. Damn, that's a good one. Damn, you just trumped all over.
Well, I mean, it's not. It's not.
It's really good. That's awesome.
I mean,
it's not ridiculous though. It's awesome. I think. I mean, to some it might be ridiculous.
I mean, honestly, if we had that type of money and we came home and our wife seen a fucking Batmobile outside, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, why are you spending? Why'd you spend $4 million just now on a fucking Batmobile?
Right.
When we got a fucking Jeep down the block? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I would probably get something that like a type of military thing too. I would like the amphibious John,
or like a Humvee,
a helicopter.
Just
to fly to work.
I like that. A military chopper though, just in case shit can go down while you up there.
I want to get like one of those amphibious John. It'd be land and water.
Have one of us on the fucking guns.
Trying to shoot you in the work.
Actually, I'm either get the Batmobile or I'm gonna get a Humvee with the joint up top.
The turret.
Mm-hmm. So just in case some shit go down,
you have that.
I'm like, yo, hop up. Hop up there.
That's prepper status right there.
You might hop up there just in case.
Yeah. Got a 50 cal up there.
Just in case just in case he got a daughter. Just in case we got to roll up on the school one day.
Light that bitch up.
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa. That's
it's a sensitive subject in the United States.
No, we ain't got to do all that.
We're not lighting up anything.
There's shit on fire right now.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Shit up.
Hey,
we're not lighting up.
If it comes to my family being threatened,
I don't get fucked up. I'll fight kids. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, these hands are ready to eat for everybody.
Yo, them kids be big as shit too.
They do,
big
bro.
grown men.
Them kids be big as shit.
Now that's besides the point, but I like that one, the Batmobile. Yeah, I would get some sort of military thing also. I kind of like that kind of shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Either that or like
an airplane.
I'm about to say, either that or like
a
spacecraft or some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Either that or like
something that hovers.
Yeah, either that or like you're right, like either like a Batmobile or like
Bigfoot, man. So when I'm driving, the niggas y'all cut me off, run this shit over. Like,
big old tires. Yeah, get in here. Here's a new car.
Like the grave digger from Monster.
Yeah.
Monster trucks. Yeah.
These kids don't know about the grave digger, man.
Grave digger, bro.
Monday.
I ain't never been to Wildwood.
Monster truck.
Yeah.
I ain't never been to Wildwood
and got in a ride. Remember that shit? Yeah. I did that shit one time. It was the coolest thing ever.
That shit was funny.
It took me,
Wildwood.
You got something, Chanta?
Goodbye the Giants.
Chance is like a Hellcat.
I'm not gonna lie, it would be sick to buy like either an NFL or an NBA team. But like even
but that's not like
but it's just the fact that nobody knows you and you over here buying gonna be a next owner of a team, right?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean look at the motherfucker who bought the Jags.
Yeah, but
that guy.
I mean, it would be ridiculous to buy the Cowboys.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous, bro. Like this is.
That's good though. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
I don't know. Iron Man suit kind of sounds sick.
Ridiculous. Yeah, that's good. That's
Iron
good.
Man suit,
kind of cool.
That's
like
good.
not even just a singular suit. Like that movie that he had all the suits fighting for him.
Oh, you want all of them?
Yeah, it would be sick.
Man,
like just to have it under
all the marks.
Yeah, just to have like especially his house underground that houses all that shit. That shit would be sick.
That's pretty dope. I like that. That's ridiculous.
Shit, I would have a Jarvis, high key.
Hey, there you go. Look, Jarvis with a Jarvis. AI on AI action, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Human on AI action.
Hey, they don't know he's human, man.
Oh, sorry. That's a little weird, right?
You identify as human, Jarvis?
Of course.
Well, we done said his name a couple times on here already. So we go we go back and forth.
Chanta with an H.
We go back and forth from Jarvis to Chanta.
Hyper shit got Asian in there.
Well, man, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna talk about our Sixers. The 76ers. So we got some like good news, I guess. I mean, I think it's good news because like we're kind of getting what we wanted, but I feel like it's kind of more into it a little bit with the whole situation. So no more stadium in Center City.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting, right? So Commissioner Adam Silver, Roger Goodell.
What the fuck Roger Goodell got to do with it?
That's what I want to know. That's the biggest thing I want to know. Roger Goodell and Comcast convinced the 76ers to stay in South Philly. The Sixers and the Flyers will go 50-50 on a new stadium in South Philly, which is great news, right? Because, you know, everything that was going on.
You stay down there.
But two things. Like you said, one, what the hell does Roger Goodell got to do with this? Yeah, listen, if anybody's watching this or listening to this and see this, can somebody tell me, do you think you got an idea?
Yeah. This motherfucker owned Washington Redskins, and they got approved for a stadium.
They did.
So what I think is he ain't got enough money to build a Sixer stadium. Or he ain't got no money to build a Sixer stadium, so this was just a fucking ruse.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that the whole time he was bullshitting to make it seem like, no, I'm going to make it inconvenience them as much as I can until it gets to a point where they're just like, yo, we're just going to go 50-50 with you.
Yeah.
Because Comcast just spent all that money in the Wells Fargo.
Yeah.
They spent millions of
So
dollars.
what happened with Wells Fargo?
That's it. Comcast are just going to say they're going to take a loss. Even though they just spent all that money for all
They
them.
knock it down?
They're just going to knock it down, yeah. And it's going to be, that's it. They're going to knock it down. Even though Comcast
got bread, so
they don't care. But even though they spent all that money, they said they're just going to take it as a loss. Because they literally just got done this year.
Yeah, let me.
Like with the new lounges.
I was just there working over there. We built a couple gazebos. Yeah.
The new lounges and stuff like that. Yeah, that's it, bro.
That's wild.
Yeah, they just gonna. That's it. They're gonna just building. The stadium's gonna come in 2031. And it's funny that you brought that up, man. That was a great thing. That was fucking great take, bro. Like, I heard it before too, where people were saying that he got. It's funny how like the Sixers owner just got approved for the Redskins or whatever.
It's funny because as soon as you said it, I'm like, wait.
The Commanders got approved for their stadium, so now they're saying like, hold on, like he just got approved for that stadium in the NFL. So maybe it's a possibility that he ain't got enough money to make a Sixers stadium.
No, you can't.
So he just signed.
Bro.
So it was like one of those things. I'm gonna throw it out there. Until the Comcast gets to a point where it's like, all right, man, let's go 50-50. I'll go 50-50 with you. But I think that was the original
probably kept going, and he was bluffing the whole time.
Yeah. So the original plan in the beginning was like, yo, let's go 50-50 on it. And Comcast was like, nah, like I ain't going 50-50.
So that's why the whole. It'd have probably been perfect if they would have went for him.
Yeah.
They would have went to Camden because he would have got all them tax breaks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. And then
what about money, man?
Also,
but he's not even. I feel like at this point, just sell the fucking team. Seriously,
yeah, you don't care about basketball. You don't care about this team. This team is terrible, right now. Yeah, the team is terrible, man. So another thing too with the good thing is too is that they're still gonna like reinvent Market East. That whole section right there. They're still gonna do something with Market East and stuff like that. They're not gonna just totally forget about that. Something is gonna happen in that area. They're gonna reinvent it, whatever that means. But
Philadelphia itself?
Well, no, Comcast and the Sixers too. They're still gonna do something for Market East.
Donate something.
I think they're just gonna fix it around. It's not gonna be a big ass stadium. They're probably just gonna put them like restaurants and bars probably there or something. I don't know what they're gonna do.
That'd be dope.
Oh yeah,
just add some shit. Get some traffic around.
100%. The new stadium is gonna be in South Philly, 2031.
That's good. Stays down there.
Yeah, 2031. New stadium coming. It's gonna be awesome. I think, right?
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see, right?
If I survive.
Yeah, we'll see, right? Yeah, you're right. 2031.
We're still alive.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? We in 2025. 6 years from now, right?
If we still alive.
Yeah, we should still be here, right, man?
41.
Yeah, we should still be here.
I'll be in my prime.
Yeah, we should be able to afford season tickets around that time, bro.
Oh, time out. You older than me, ain't you?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, how old is Josie? Josie like 38?
25, dog.
You ain't no fucking 25. At least 30.
Josie, they're like 38, 39.
Damn, really?
In the face.
Really? Damn.
The body, 6.
Bro. Now I'm 36.
36?
Yeah, well, he's not that much older than us.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you'll be a little older than us. Like you'll be taking Blue Chews already. We will almost be there.
Sponsor us, by the way. I don't. Listen, I'm Puerto Rican. I don't need that. Give me a little pitorro. Give me a little pitorro or coquito, and I'm ready, baby.
What's that joint called? I got it upstairs, man. What's that shit called? No, the shit you get from DR. What is it called? Mama Juana, yeah. We guzzling that bitch. We guzzling that bitch like it's H2O.
Don't need that right now.
But yeah, man. So the Sixers, they're gonna be staying in South Philly, which is good news, man. But the owner himself, man, I'm not a big fan of him, man.
Josh Harris.
Yeah, Josh Harris. He just need to give up the fucking team,
that
bro.
was nutty in the
You don't care about basketball. Like since you had the team, we've always just been there for you to make money. Like it's just the team just gets enough to make you money, and we're not enough to like win, bro.
Yeah.
Like you gave him
involved. Let's give it to somebody who's gonna do something with the team.
Yeah, who cares about basketball? Who cares who wants to play, man?
Yeah. Give it to Iverson.
Apparently he wanted to like do something with front office, but they ain't never give him that.
I thought they did.
They did.
I think he is. Like,
I thought they talked about it at one point, but they ain't.
They just be abusing Iverson.
Yeah, they were using the shot. I'm like, come to the game.
Night, come to the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
everybody love AI.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, man.
The
Fucked
answer,
up.
baby.
Yeah, we all love AI. So
give that. Yeah, I mean, look, we throwing it out there. Look.
I'd say great.
That might be a great idea. He'll fucking probably.
I don't think that. I wouldn't trust him as an owner. I would trust him in the office. Yeah, he might be at Rivers Casino if he become an owner.
I put the Sixers on 6.
Damn.
Black 6, baby.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man. But yeah, man. Listen, man. We got college football.
Here's the D.
College football right around the corner, man. Got the natty.
Coming in.
Nah, I don't really care too much about it, to be honest with you. Ohio State versus Notre Dame. Everybody know what Notre Dame did last week against Penn State, and Ohio State played a great game against Texas. So, yeah, that's it. I don't really care too much about these two teams. If I had to pick one, I'm gonna say Ohio State. I'm gonna say Ohio State's gonna win it all. It'd be nice if the Notre Dame coach can pull it off and get his guys ready. I just think that quarterback Riley Leonard is not good enough to beat Ohio State. That's all I said. Yeah, I just don't see it. So I'm not even going to go too much into it because I don't really care too much about it, to be honest. And I'm pretty sure the people who listen to us don't care too much about it.
Hot take. Notre Dame wins.
Yeah?
Pull us off upset.
That'd be crazy, man. I like that.
3-pointer.
3-pointer.
Field goal.
Oh, I'm about to say, the fuck we watching basketball?
Field goal, baby.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, I hope so. I mean, I heard that their kicker is actually pretty good, to be honest with you.
Hey.
Yeah, I heard that he was like pretty good. I heard that like they had another kicker all year, and then the kicker was hurt, and he stepped. Oh, what? Their actual kicker was hurt all year. The kicker that stepped in was shitty all year, and then he's back down, which he hit the game winner last week.
Yeah, see, look.
So yeah, I can see that happening.
It could.
I can see that happening.
Hey, we in the realm of possibilities, baby.
Anything can happen after the NFL weekend. Anything can happen, bro.
Well, after the Ducks lost, Penn State lost, like we just losing.
Yeah, man, I know, man. Yeah, well, like I said, man, let's hope that we don't continue that into the NFL.
Nah, we ain't losing out here. Nah.
But it's some pretty good things that's happened. Like that's good things to talk about. That's coming out of college football right now.
Oh yeah.
Georgia quarterback transferred to Miami, Carson Beck. Now, I don't know. I mean.
Before you get into that,
go ahead.
That QB, what's his name?
Carson Beck? Yeah.
Somebody say he look like a pigeon.
That's fucked up,
Yo, you know what? We got to make sure we put that together.
Yo, they say he look like a pigeon, bro. That shit's like, yeah. He does though. Like his eyes was crazy.
Yeah, he looked crazy. I mean, good
he
for him.
He like one of them pigeons from Animaniacs.
Yeah, good for him, man. He got
the three Stooges looking motherfuckers.
Listen, man, he got the best of both worlds right now, man. He got a NIL $4 million deal to go play for Miami, and he get to be there with his girlfriend. And when she plays for the Miami Hurricanes. Hannah, I think it's Hannah, or is it the sister? One of the Cavendish sisters. Okay. They both play for Miami. They're like
basketball John.
Basketball girls, yeah. He dates one of those. Yeah, he dates one of those in Ferguson. Tight end for the I guess so.
Oh,
she love it in Philadelphia then. She like pigeons. My biggest thing with this is it's crazy, man, because if anybody ever watched this guy play, I don't even know if Miami watched this guy play and play at Georgia. He's not good. He's not good enough to get $4 million.
He's not shit.
And the crazy thing about this is, like, you want to put it in perspective. This guy is gonna be making more than Jaden Daniels. He's gonna be making more than Anthony Richardson. He's gonna be making more than Caleb Williams. He's gonna be making more than some of the quarterbacks in the NFL. You know what I mean? And you're making $4 million at Miami for what? Because I don't believe he's good at it. I don't believe he's good. He was in Georgia and he was being carried by NFL prospects. Like,
then they say he asked his agent if he should about the draft, and they said he farted on the phone.
Nuh-uh.
I know it's bullshit, but it's just hilarious, bro. They said he asked his agent about joining the draft and he farted on the phone.
Bro, I'm
toot motherfucker.
No, for real, but that's how it is though. Like, I'm not for nothing, man. Like, I'm not saying he's a serviceable quarterback in college, but he's not that guy to be given $4 million. I'm just saying. I don't know if Miami seen him play. Like, I don't know what's going on. It definitely was a back end deal though, for sure. Because if you think about it, he transferred one day, next day he signed with Miami. There's no way somebody
already wanted him. Yeah,
there's no way. Like, there was a back end deal. It was being talked about already. He probably was talking to somebody already. His girlfriend goes there already.
Maybe that's how they kept him, because his girlfriend was like, "Man, I'm getting my man. I'm leaving."
That's probably another reason too. I mean, because
my man.
Yeah, I mean,
my pigeon.
Listen,
Tyson
happened to that ball.
Tyson hold him.
There you go. What happened to that boy?
Yeah, he definitely. I mean, these NIL deals is getting crazy.
He was
man.
talking, so we put a.
It's definitely gonna make. It's definitely gonna make some of these. It's definitely gonna make some of these college guys don't like. There's the reason to rush the NFL.
No, I mean, right? It's funny, right? Because it's like, man, y'all should stay in college, and now they like, we staying in college.
Yeah. Remember how it used to be like, you should stay in college to develop better? Now they like, why the fuck I'm gonna go to college and make them free?
I'm going to NFL right now.
So apparently, back in December, the beginning of December, I saw this and I faintly like remember it. Carson Beck was actually talking to Miami like in the beginning of December. So that's even before anything has happened.
Before he even transfer,
yeah, before he even transferred.
How long he been dating her? So he wanted to transfer.
Oh, they've been dating for a minute.
They've been dating probably for a minute. Yeah.
Oh, so he wanted to transfer with his boo.
Yeah, he probably where he had interest.
But,
like, I want to go somewhere.
Are they popular like on social media?
Well,
I mean, she posts him around. Yeah,
the sisters are very popular.
Yeah, they are.
Well, the other sister is dating.
We're ready to see what happens when you start putting your own business on.
The other sister is dating tight end for the Cowboys. So, what's his name? I forgot his name, but yeah. And then him transferring to Miami, he wanted to because it's a plug and play with Cam Ward. So if he go, because this is gonna be his 5th year.
You think that he think that he's anything like?
No, he's nothing like Cam Ward. But that's what I'm saying. Miami thinks he is. He's gonna be a plug and play for Cam Ward.
Gotcha. So
but
it won't be missing a beat. They think.
Yeah, for him going on his 5th year.
That's dumb right there.
No, I know.
You know them? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For him going on his 5th year, he thinks that Miami's going to do him good to be a prospect, at least the number 1 prospect in the draft.
Bet?
Yeah, because they did the same thing with Cam Ward.
Man, if he didn't want prospect in the draft, man, they got a lot of things to get done, bro. I'm be honest. There's no way in hell that guy.
No, I mean, there's no way, but that's what he thinks.
It's funny that you brought that up. The number 1 prospect in the draft too. I was watching something today and listening at the same time. Obviously, if you're watching, listen. I meant to say I was watching it and like reading something at the same time. Paxton Dart from Ole Miss apparently is being talked about as being possibly one of the best quarterbacks that's coming out this year out of nowhere. Okay. His name is Paxton Dart. I believe he's from. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Jarvis, but I believe it's Paxton Dart from Ole Miss. Let me know when you get a chance to look at it. But Jackson Dart. That my bad. I thought it was Paxton. My bad. Jackson Dart. My bad. Sorry about that. But yeah, from Ole Miss, kid from Ole Miss. Apparently, out of nowhere, they're saying he's better than Shador. They're saying that he's probably better than Cam Ward. We'll see.
I don't think Shador was good. So.
Yeah, they think that he's gonna be one of those. Everybody always want to go copycat league, right? They always want to go to like the next best thing. He's being talked about as the next Jaden Daniels. Yeah, so we'll see.
Hold on. Go ahead.
He's the Rebels' all-time leader in quarterback wins. He set an Ole Miss record for total yards with 4,542 yards during the Gator Bowl. He had a 500-yard passing performance in a game, which is only the second time in SEC.
Against who? Did he say?
Nah, in SEC history. So apparently that boy nice. Oh,
Fuck you paying?
That's what I'm saying. It's hard. It's like with college, it's hard to determine.
You put up 500.
Like, 500. And it's
against who though?
South Carolina.
South Carolina?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
South Carolina's not bad. The Gamecocks, so SEC team that usually pretty good.
But they're known for their defense, so it's like,
I say that was pretty good.
How do you put up? Yeah,
500 on them is actually a big deal, man. All right. Well, I mean, I guess interesting, but they're saying that. Now the next thing was college football news. Obviously, we got Deion Sanders. His reps contacted the Raiders about a head coaching job, and also talked to the Dallas Cowboys, baby. So, my question is, one, do you think that he's ready to be an NFL coach? And two, if he was an NFL coach, do you think that, which is the better fit? Do you think that the Raiders would be a better fit, or do you think the Cowboys would be a better fit?
Either team he go to, he's going to be losing.
So basically, you're saying that he's not ready to be an NFL coach?
No.
I think that the way he coaches, when it looks like the way he coaches in college, is going to be just like Chip Kelly, where like it's not going to transfer well into the NFL. Like these grown ass men.
These are kids. You talking to grown men now, and I don't think
it's not going to work that way. No. Like you're not going to sit here and tell a grown ass man that like.
I mean, but he was a football player. I think he know how to probably speak to them.
Yeah,
in a way,
I get
what I'm saying, like
more of a respectful way type of thing.
I mean, because he's talking to these college kids that way is because he is an NFL player. He was a retired NFL player.
So they're gonna listen type of deal, right?
He preaching, but when he gets into a head coaching gig, he may adjust that. He's not gonna be in there coming in hot. I don't think, at least.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, he's still pretty relatively new to it.
But you gotta remember his ego's big, so
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's very. I think that. So two things. If I had to pick a team,
it may clash. Yeah.
If I had to pick a team, I got three things actually. If I had to pick a team, it would be the Raiders. I think that it'd be nice to see him with the Raiders.
They got that swag too.
But also, that's what I'm saying. But also, I'm not gonna lie, it would be really, really funny to see him with the Cowboys, because with the Cowboys, it'll be one of those type of deals where it's like it'll actually be one of those type of deals where you'll see him and Nick Sirianni kind of clashing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he says whatever he wants. Nick Sirianni says whatever he wants. Yeah. So that rivalry, that Eagles-Cowboys rivalry will 100% spike from here to here.
Yeah, and not only that, but you think like he would want to go there and have to deal with Jerry Jones.
Yeah. But I just think with him, the way things are with him too, do you think that Jerry Jones really ready to have somebody like that? Because Deion's going to want control of a lot of things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't think that's going to work over there. And then two, I think he needs to stay in college. I don't think that he's ready for the NFL. I mean, what the hell? He turned around things. He turned things around in Boulder, right? But like, what did he really turn around? Obviously, they haven't won anything yet. Just to be totally honest, right? They haven't really won anything yet.
They haven't beat nobody.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, he's a great coach. They turned things around like that. It
went from 0 to something.
Yeah, I'm saying like they were like basically not that great, and now they're something. But I don't think that it's to the point.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah, why not? He hasn't won a national championship. He hasn't won his division. Like,
Yeah.
Like
he hasn't beat
recognizable teams. Neither.
Yeah, it's not to that point yet where like you should be worried about that type of stuff. I don't think we need to be worried about like he said that he's not at that point in his career yet where he should be already like looking into like being a head coaching job.
His resume isn't up there. Like
because what have you done? You haven't done anything
besides being a player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that people like the fact that he can bring people. Like that's what happens. Like when he went over to Colorado, he was able to bring people.
Is that going to translate with the NFL? That's different when you're in college, right?
Yeah.
It's like, he got popularity. We got NILs, all that.
Yeah.
That's different. And the NFL is that don't work that way.
Yeah.
Your check is your check.
Yeah, not only that too, but he also, I guess people just think about like the best defensive backs in the game will love to go and like play for somebody where they can learn techniques and learn things that he like to feed off of their mind. Like that's why Travis Hunter.
Yeah, but in college, I mean, and in NFL, most people want to go to good teams, best teams. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's another thing. That's another thing that I was like. That now that we brought that up too, I was thinking about this. You reminded me. I was thinking about that whole thought about it too, and like this is off the Deion Sanders subject. It's going to something a different subject about like players in the college, right? Players in the college wanting to go to the NFL with the money and just players wanting to win. I think there's going to be a lot of players, like a lot of these top players that like, yo, you can go to NFL right now. They're going to be like, no, I don't want to go yet.
Yeah,
because like they're ready to just like stay. They're ready to just
go to college, stack bread up,
bread up, and then like even if next year I end up being a 3rd round pick or whatever, like I'm ready to be on a winning team.
Yeah, I'm not worried about.
Yeah, like my family good already. Like you said this before.
Yeah.
Remember that one time we were talking about? I was like, they're gonna see money that he never seen before, and you was like, I'm pretty sure he got that already.
Yeah.
And then my idea, like, yeah, you're right, he do got that already. I'm just saying like he won't get more money now for the NFL and endorsements, but like
endorsements and all that, but
he already got the money.
I already got bread. Like
he already got the money to change the family.
My first contract gonna be shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, you're gonna take a pay cut.
I think that like and
pretty much.
Yeah, and then with the whole thing with like Abdul Carter, like people was like, there's no such thing as a reality of like him going to the Eagles because he's that good. But honestly, like there is a reality of him going to the Eagles.
I can play like shit.
Like
I stay in college.
Like you know, he can literally just like he can literally go to the combine and be like, I ain't doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't doing nothing. What I'm gonna lose? What am I losing? I made the money. I made the money that I made already. Yeah. Not like, you know what I'm saying? Like exactly, look Caleb Williams. But Caleb Williams still got drafted anyway because of the things that he did in college. But
yeah.
It's
but he didn't want to go to certain teams, and he only practiced for certain teams. He only shows certain things. Mm-hmm. If you practice me, I practice for y'all in private.
Yeah. So you know the college game is a lot different now, man, and it's exciting though. I ain't gonna lie, it's cool to see kids that's gonna stay in school, and you good for them, right?
Yeah,
like good for them. They're making the money you want, man.
Make money.
Well, man, Wild Card Weekend was wild, guys. We're going to the NFL now.
Like, oh,
NFL, baby. We're gonna talk NFL, man. Wild Card Weekend was crazy, bro. Texans defeat Chargers 32-12. Mixon ran for 108 yards and Stroud passed for 288 yards. Herbert threw for 4 picks. Justin Herbert threw for 4 picks.
Welcome back.
Yeah, man. I mean, I would never expected Justin Herbert to throw for 4 picks, to be honest with you. I mean, and I guess the question is, I mean, the Texans are who they are, right? They're gonna move on. They're gonna play the Chiefs. We'll get to that later. Yeah. But I guess we're gonna talk about the team that lost. Yeah. They got great receivers over there. I mean, they got a great running back over there in J.K. Dobbins. I mean, what else can we? I mean, what's next for the Chargers, right? They got a
quarterback. You gotta figure it out. He not it. I promise you, ain't. And y'all put him above a bunch of people that been to the playoffs, won in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And y'all still put him over these people.
Those conventional quarterbacks. People love it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those conventional quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks that sit in the pocket and throw picks.
Yeah.
4, bro. Not just 1. Not 2.
Yeah. How many?
Not 3.
How many yards
4.
he had?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I didn't even check it.
Jarvis, how many yards he had?
Herbert?
Yeah.
242 yards.
242. 4 picks and a loss.
14 for 32.
Woo. Only 14 completions. He threw it 32 times. 4 picks.
242 yards and 4 picks. But Jalen Hurts is winning games, throwing no picks, no fumbles. And this is because he's passing for 130 yards.
He's a piece of shit.
He's like, oh no, you're not doing it. I mean, you're at 130 yards. I won the game. I won the game.
Winning don't matter no more.
Yeah.
I get it's entertainment, but like it's not even it's the way we winning too. Like these teams are not doing nothing.
Yeah.
And he's good enough. Even you want to call him a fucking game manager, go ahead.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna talk about that later. No. Because it's something that I want to bring up. Yeah. That I'm just gonna be totally honest about it. But we're gonna get to that.
We got some hot takes.
Justin Herbert, man.
Trash.
Yeah, man. I'm not. He's a former Duck. He's a former Duck, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm
he's quacked.
Shit.
He ducked up, dog.
Yeah, he ducked up, man. Yeah. I'm not ready to throw in the towel off him completely. But it's almost getting there. I mean, how much longer can the Chargers?
how long Justin Herbert been in the league?
About year 4 now, I think, right? Got to be year 4 now. Jarvis, check that out. Got to be year 4 now. But yeah, man, I mean, I mean, 4 picks is a lot, bro. I mean, you can't just keep on coming to the playoffs and just sit shit in the bed, bro. Like, like that's what they got you for. I mean, they got you to win. Like that's what it is. They want you to win.
So that was his year 4. He was drafted in 2020.
Yeah, year 4 now. Yeah.
I mean,
thank you.
I feel like my quarterback's on year 4, right?
Listen, man, Jalen Hurts, man.
Year 5, right? Year 5? 4?
It's 4.
4, because he sat it here.
Yeah, because he was under. He was under when Carson got mad. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. I mean, I'm with you. You're right, bro. Now Ravens, man. So the next game on that Saturday night, man, was Ravens defeated Steelers 28-14.
That game was so fucking boring.
Henry 26 carries for 186 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, and Lamar 2 touchdowns, 175 passing yards, and 82 rushing yards, and 2 touchdowns. Man, Ravens dominated, and you do owe me a bottle, by the way. We did a friendly bet for that one. You don't got it today, but you should have it next episode. I don't want no excuses. I mean, it's a friendly bet.
Yeah, you're right.
I didn't ask for it. You asked for it. I didn't even ask for the bet. I told even when he asked for the bet, even when he asked for it, I was like, nah, like we can just do like a friendly bet. He was like, nah, you know,
fuck you.
Do like a bottle. I'm like, all right.
He sure did.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
Was paying for
It was us again.
Yeah.
It was happening.
It's a $40 bottle. It's a $40 bottle.
$20.
I'm broke, motherfucker. Anyway.
No, back to I owe you a bottle, whatever.
So, I mean, I did not. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the Steelers who they were, we all expected more.
Showed the fuck.
Yeah, we all expected more.
Yeah. Some motherfuckers did not want to play.
I know you have a great take. I'm gonna let you go because I know you have a great take about what you saw.
What I saw was offense was shit, and they left defense out there to get murdered. Them dudes was tired.
Yeah.
They was tired. Russell Wilson went out there and did nothing.
Jack.
Overtime. Sixers no overtime.
Oh, okay.
Oh, damn.
But TJ Watt.
Oh, TJ Watt hasn't done nothing. They said TJ Watt.
I'm about to say, I thought you.
Yes, TJ Watt looked like shit out there. He was getting murdered in the RPO.
Bro.
Every replay they showed, he was going after the running back. He just kept going for the running back. Did not watch the ball. So, but even with that, he hasn't recorded a sack or anything, any stat in the last 196 snaps.
I mean, the last okay game that he had was against us. And that's when he got hurt.
Yeah, so I don't know if he was hurt, but he looked, and that's not TJ Watt used to seeing, but my man was probably burnt out. I feel like he was burnt out.
Mm-hmm. They do need a better edge rusher over there. Another one.
Yeah. They
help him out.
Yeah, it needed some help. No, they need a better quarterback.
Yeah. So obviously the next thing we're gonna talk about is like what's next for the Chargers. I mean, what's next for the Steelers, right?
I don't know.
I feel like Jarvis got something.
What is Jarvis? What you guys saying?
He had zero solo tackles, 0 assist tackles, and 0 sacks.
So he was out there.
So he was just out there, running cardio.
He was out
running
there
wild.
tackling air.
He was just out there hitting Henry for no reason.
So that TJ, you out there running cardio, brother.
That's even the same game before that with the Bengals when they played the Bengals and lost. 0 solo tackles, 0 assists, 0 sacks.
Hold on. So has he put up any real stats since the game he got hurt against the Eagles?
KC, he put up 1 solo tackle, 2 assist tackles.
And what he do against the Eagles?
Eagles 5 tackles, 2 assist tackles.
I'm saying, he played pretty good against the Eagles. Yeah. But after that injury, that's it. He must have really been hurt. That's my excuse. Because the guy is too good.
But here's something else too.
He could be burnt out.
That too.
Isn't it their 6th consecutive loss?
Well, don't want to say, you know what? I think so. Right, Jarvis?
So they've been losing.
Yeah.
They've been losing this whole time, so they just gave the fuck up.
5
consecutive losses. Well, shit.
It's crazy, right?
Listen,
I mean, let's talk.
That must have hurt their ego losing.
So since we on the subject, I mean, we might also just fucking Well, the elephant in the room at that point, right? Is it time to part ways with Mike Tomlin?
He looked defeated. He looked like he off Hennessy, but
He looked defeated when they played the Eagles.
Yeah.
He was just looking out there like snotty nose. Was like,
I think
shit.
I don't know how true it is, but I think they keeping him. I don't think they're gonna change.
They haven't said anything yet. They had talks.
He's in the playoffs every year since he's been.
He's a winning coach.
He's a winning coach.
He's
a very good coach.
We hitting him with the.
But I feel like y'all haven't done nothing in the longest time. Y'all make the playoffs.
Yeah.
But y'all don't win.
When is it gonna become like an Andy Reid situation? Andy Reid was always good. Andy Reid was always good.
Yeah,
Andy Reid always had us in there.
How good is good? And I get it. You don't want to regress. You don't want to go through that process of hiring coaches after coaches after coaches until you find the right one.
Sometimes you got to part ways and figure it out. Yeah, I mean, maybe Mike Tomlin might go somewhere and win.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time for a change.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, sometimes that happens, bro. But 100% I'm with you though with the whole quarterback situation. It's time to get a real quarterback.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Even if you have to rebuild, it's
yeah. If you got to do, if you got to find somebody, you went and
got that fossil, and I knew that shit was gonna pan out.
Yeah, they're not really built to like win now. I think that they can, if they have another solid draft, they can bring Russ back for another year.
Not even that. And me at a certain point, I'm just like, play
Justin
Fields.
Like let Russ go.
Yeah, like
play
just
Justin
play Fields.
Yeah.
Like at this point, what you got to do?
You're right. I like
he's
that.
younger. And even in that game, I'm like, he's not doing nothing. Put Fields in.
Yeah.
Just see what he can give you. Not only that, right? Because we game plan for Russell old ass.
Yeah,
Russell old slow ass.
And everybody know how that shit go.
Yeah.
Like if somebody
Justin Fields
game plan,
can take the fuck off.
Yeah.
Russell not taking the fuck off.
And they defense wouldn't have been ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, defense wasn't ready for that.
And like in mid game, I'm just like at halftime, I'm just like this. They had 59 yards, bro, at halftime.
You just made me think about something, man. Same game, but I gotta talk about my boy, George Pickens. After the post game interview, somebody asked him like this. Somebody asked him like, "Hey man, how do you feel? Do you feel as though the offense progressed any throughout the season?" He said, "Yeah, I feel as though we progressed. I think we got better or whatever." He was like, "Okay, so do you feel optimistic about next year?" He was like, "Nah."
Dang,
it's facts.
Damn.
But he's a wild boy. He needed to learn how to control his own fucking self.
Yeah, I think we need to buy him that same book that AJ got.
Yeah.
I think it's time for us to buy it. Yeah, I think it's the time for us to buy. You bought it too?
Yeah, I just want to see what it
is. Damn, you one of
the
motherfuckers that bought it too? Yo, I was gonna buy it, but since you bought it, let me borrow it when you done.
I got you.
Yeah.
Number one.
I was gonna buy it, but I'm gonna borrow it.
That shit was 500 and something thousand on the list.
No.
No, I just bought it today.
Million. Oh, you mean when it first started?
When it was out, it was 500,000 something place or whatever.
Yeah,
53 million.
To number one.
53.
All Birds fans.
Bro, all Birds fans, bro.
Bull said the Bull said.
Did anybody speak to the Arthur yet? Or
yeah,
Author.
The Bull definitely said, he said, like one of the comments on Amazon was the Bull said, after I read this, I felt like I was 6'1", 244.
I was reading the comments too. One bull, I'm just here because I'm a Birds fan. The one bull was like, I'm just here because I want to be like AJ.
Yeah.
I'm only here because AJ bought this. Like, nah, it's for real. Like the Birds fans are funny as hell in those comments for the book. So I was reading it too. I was reading the comments too.
That's dope though. That not only that, but I read that man spent his last $90,000
to put that out.
To put that book out.
And now look at it.
The only person who bought it, the only person who read it was him and his mom.
And now look at AJ Brown breeding that shit on the bench.
AJ got it off one of the rookies we picked up. 7th round draft pick. He's a lineman.
Offensive lineman?
Yeah.
Got me.
I almost had it. So it was
that's awesome though.
It was this kid in Texas, and that who something. Gave it to the dude. The dude played from Texas. We drafted him. Kid from Texas.
Defensive lineman?
I think so.
Omo?
Yeah.
Oh, Mo. Oh, man. What's his name?
From Texas.
John McMullen?
Nah. It's a defensive lineman.
Yeah.
Defensive lineman.
Look it up. We picked him up. 7th round.
I got his name, man. I'm saying his name wrong. Jomo, something like that.
Yeah.
He gets some snaps here and there.
Yeah, so he got it. AJ got it off that kid, and been reading it ever since.
See if I can find him on here. Let me see if I can find him.
Yeah,
Jomo. Moro Jomo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who AJ got.
He from Texas. Yeah. Moro Jomo. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know if he was a 7th round pick, but I know he was a late round pick, but it's Jomo.
He was
7th. Yeah. Damn, that's awesome though. That's awesome to hear, man. Wow.
So yeah, that book crazy. Dude and one day went from like Josie said, like 500 something thousand.
Yeah, that's where he was placed at to number 1.
Like 507 something.
Yeah, it was there. It was
to number 1.
It was $500,000. Now he was down there.
Well, listen, man.
Number 1 selling book.
Yeah.
Well, George Pickens need that book too. We need to send one to George Pickens, man.
Well, they interviewed the guy. I didn't get to see the whole thing, but he just was like, "Yo, that's freaking awesome!"
Yeah.
Like,
he probably a Birds fan now.
Oh yeah, Eagles fan. He probably gonna be at one of the Eagles. You know how the Eagles do now. Eagles send everybody to the game.
Have his ass over.
They're gonna have him. They're gonna have him on the field.
Ring the bell.
Yo, clap your hands.
Sixers get on my goddamn nerves, man. Sixers always trying to make them. You know what's crazy too with the Sixers? Now that I think about it, it's so Sixers, right? To like hours before the first wild card game to throw out this stadium information.
Yeah,
they love doing that shit. They love doing that shit, making themselves relevant. A couple hours before the playoff game started, hey, let's throw this out the stadium stuff out there so we can get some attention. Yeah, you know why? Because the owner is from the Commanders, right? Fucking weirdo. Josh Harris, man. I'm saying, man.
Fuck Josh Harris.
Yeah, man. I'll be honest. Man, I don't like. He need to sell the team, man. The team is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Bad.
Well, man, we got another. We got some more games that happened on the wild card weekend. Obviously, man, Bills defeat Broncos 31-7. Josh Allen, 272 and 2 touchdowns. James Cook won.
You're welcome, Kansas City.
120 yards for James Cook. I mean, it's not much for me to talk about with the Broncos.
No, it was funny, right?
The Broncos got in there and they did.
You thought it was gonna be.
It scored first.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
scored first.
When I seen when Bo Nix go out there and throw that touchdown to Troy Franklin, I was like, whoa.
It's about to happen.
I was like, whoa. Like it's about to go bad. It's about to be bad because that was way too fast. And after that, they just locked in.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, after that, they just locked in.
They didn't like really go off until like the second half.
Yeah, after they just locked in. It's all good. You don't need it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna that. So after they just locked in, and Josh Allen, you know, he did Josh Allen things.
Fuck you, Chandler.
Oh yeah, because you guys went back and forth a little bit.
No, he's just laughing at me. Go ahead.
Oh, I know you guys went back. Well, no, I remember the last episode you guys went back and forth a little bit about Josh Allen and the Bills and James Cook. Yeah. Yeah, you don't believe in Josh Allen. Obviously, you said that.
They haven't proven nothing. I felt the same with Lamar. And look what they did.
Yeah, they both played well on the wild card weekend, right?
Yeah,
wild card weekend. They both played well.
Lamar definitely told me shut the fuck up.
But we'll get to it later.
Yeah, I was about to say, but
with the next matchups,
the Bills. I mean, he's been in his part, so he's got a fucking tough game coming up. So let's see.
Oh man.
Oh,
we're gonna talk about that one.
Yeah,
man.
this is gonna be nuts.
Yeah, and it's gonna be.
I'm definitely taking the over on everything. On everything.
Yeah, man.
If you was all right, go ahead.
So Bo Nix, the only thing that impressed me was apparently Bo Nix had been playing with a fractured back. From what I heard, I don't know.
Carrying on that racism. It's like, no.
Oh,
Jesus.
Nah,
America.
No, I'm sorry. He just got that look.
He got that.
Yeah, man. Bo Nix, he outplayed him. He outplayed. He showed. We didn't expect that from Bo Nix.
No,
we didn't expect that from the Broncos.
I feel like he has a good upside.
So, I mean, I want to compare. I want to compare 2 Oregon quarterbacks right now because I am going to say that I never expect Bo Nix to play like this. But we got Justin Herbert and Bo Nix. They're going to be going at it for years now in the same division.
We'll see.
What do you think? What do you think that has the better upside right now?
Right now, Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
Justin Herbert's been in there. Bo Nix, this is just...
Do you think Bo Nix give you that Tim Tebow vibe a little bit, though?
He has that. You ever watch Blue State Mountain, whatever that shit is?
Nah.
With the crazy ass football.
Yeah. He just reminds you of that quarterback. Like, just... He looks like a traditional jock.
Like, that's what he got to do to get done. And, like, got no fear.
Just fucking roided up.
Let's get her done. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's just me judging. But, I mean...
Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, we already see what Justin Herbert's been giving us. So, Bo Nix' upside looks great.
Yeah, you right.
We'll see what he
We'll see what he do for year 2. Year 2 is a year that.
Yeah.
That's that year. Everybody seen film on you already. Everybody know what's going on. So it's gonna be exciting to see what the Broncos can bring you. And also, man, the Broncos too, man. Just like everybody else, bro. Like you gotta help these young guys out, right? Like you gotta bring some guys over there now, like. So
give him some protection.
Don't fuck it up for him now. Like
my man was running for his life the whole
the entire year. That's probably why his back
the
was
whole Kansas
up.
City game, he was running for his life.
So then we got that exciting game at the end of the weekend, man. Actually, it wasn't the end of the weekend. Actually, it wasn't our last game, but it was the end of this. It was Sunday night, which was a great game. The Commodores versus the Buccaneers. Jaden Daniels, 268 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jaden Daniels played a hell of a game. The kid's playing great, man. Baker Mayfield lost that game for the Bucs. Once Baker Mayfield had fumbled the ball in their territory, I was like, this game is over. You can't make those type of mistakes, and you can't not being down receivers, not being down a safety already. McCullum was getting torched, bro. They were just picking on McCullum the entire game once their safety went out. So I mean, good bigs up to the Commodores, man. Yeah, listen, Kingsbury this is their offensive coordinator. He's scary, bro.
Blind mice.
Yeah, he's scary, man, because the only thing about him is that want to put things into perspective, right? Listen, he got Jaden Daniels to where he is right now, right? When he was Kyler Murray was good only when he was there. Caleb Williams became like a number 1 draft pick because of him, because when he was in USC with him. This guy also got Baker Mayfield to be one of the best quarterbacks because he was in college with him. So the guy knows offense. He's going to be there for the next 3 years, apparently. Since he's done the head coaching thing already, I'm not sure if he's going to go ahead and do that again. Because I think that he signed a deal with them for 3 years. So he's probably going to, I don't know if he's going to stay there, but
honor it.
Doesn't really mean that you got to honor it, right? Because we got, how things go with that.
Especially if you win him.
I think he's an offensive coordinator, man. Offensive coordinator, he knows what he has in front of him, and he's drawing up great shit for Jaden Daniels right now. I will say it was one play. Jaden Daniels is very, very Smitty to me, right? Because when he was going to the sideline to get that first down, bro, You think it was a penalty?
I thought it was a penalty.
Nah, bro.
If that was Mahomes, bro, ball getting ejected. Bro, he's running out to the sidelines, right? And mind you,
he tried to get the first down. He lowered his shoulder to get the first down, and he jumped. That's the reason
I think he was going out of bounds.
Nah, he jumped.
I hate that. He jumped so you could hit him. Nah, man,
You can't jump. They jump at the same time.
Mahomes does the same shit, and he gets that call every fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
He jumped. Act like he gonna juke out, and they smack him, and they like,
bro,
penalty. Nah, bro.
He would run into the sideline.
He got killed.
He did.
That's what I said, though. I don't give a fuck. You got to hit him. I don't give a fuck. Take that 15 yards. Because guess what? At the end of the day, he's you just let him run loose.
Yeah.
You gotta take the 15 yards.
Bro.
Yeah, he still got hit. Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I saw.
I was happy.
I couldn't believe what I saw. When he ran and he jumped to get that first down, and that safety jumped up at the same exact time. They both took off at the same time, and they hit up in the air, bro. And I seen him, and he started twirling.
Bro.
And I was like, oh my.
Hurt.
When he fell, I was like, he's not getting back up. And he got back up. I was like, this kid is different, bro.
Yeah.
This kid is different, man.
Is there first
throughout his entire career though, man. Yeah. Like with college, if you look up Jaden Daniels hits in college, bro, they was to rock him in college, bro. Yeah. There's even a video of Jalen Carter holding him up like this, because Jalen Carter grabbed him, sacked him, and holding him up in the air.
Yeah, so they could blow the whistle.
Exactly, yeah. So like he's just that type of dude, man. But bigs up to him, man. Bigs up to the Commodores fans. I mean, they took over. We'll talk about next week with them.
We're not worried about y'all yet, but I like him. But once y'all start busting our ass,
is the first playoff victory in nearly 2 decades, right?
Now, man, the big game for us. Rams defeat the Vikings 27-9. Stafford 2 touchdowns, 207 yards. Matthew Stafford looked fucking ridiculous in that first half, bro. I think he got it to 7 different receivers in the first half. He was spreading the ball around. The Vikings just didn't show up, man. I mean,
you didn't.
I did not expect it. I mean, I thought after losing to the Lions, it was gonna be one of those things like, yo, we lost to the Lions. Cool, we didn't get that shit, but we want our revenge. So
Sam Darnold was like, I'm back.
Yo, nah, they definitely
the Lions showed what happened was the Lions showed everybody that like, you just blitz this guy. He gonna get uncomfortable and he not gonna know what to do with the ball because he got cement feet. He can't move around in the pocket.
He looked like he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah, he got cement feet. He didn't know how to move around the pocket.
He got blamed that offensive coordinator too. They knew they was gonna blitz him every time, and he kept running that play action.
Run to the screen.
Every time he did that play action, he turned around. There was somebody on his ass
because they thought they were gonna run the play action. They thought they were gonna run a play action. It was gonna slow up. They was gonna slow up the.
They didn't care about that shit.
Nah, man.
They were
It's like he either gonna run, he either gonna run or he gonna throw it.
Yep.
And guess what? We gonna be there.
Yep.
Every time.
Yeah.
It was every time.
They were better off trying to run screens. They're better off trying to run screens against us because you got defenders pinning their airbacks and coming straight at you, bro. You got to throw some screens and get them out of the way. You got Aaron
plays that way. They got to think.
You got Aaron Jones and Cam Akers, man. You got Cam Akers like he ready to go crazy against his old team.
Yeah.
I mean, like give it to these backs. You got Justin Jefferson, like he was out the game, bro. Like he looked like he just got so frustrated that he was just like, I'll fuck this game, bro.
Yeah, they were playing in Arizona too, right? Because of the
they're playing in Arizona, which is still good for them because it's still close. You know what I mean, so that
I was about to say, if I'm not mistaken, I think the Rams
it was like 30 buses. Like
the league allowed the Rams to buy like 10,000 tickets.
Well, not only that, I think
give it away.
And I think that it was like they even gave them like 30 buses, like coach buses, big buses, to go take a bunch of fans over to to the stadium.
Well, I mean, I think that a lot of that traveling for them to come here. I mean, that's for.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah,
we're gonna get to that. Yeah.
Fault,
But as far as like that game itself, man,
they put work
big
in,
up to the
man.
Rams. They played a hell of a defensive game.
They did.
Do you feel as though? No. Do you feel as though it was a Rams win, or was it just the Vikings just shit the bed?
Vikings shit the bed.
Yeah,
I think they shit the bed against the Lions, and they shit the bed against. And like I said, like they were never a threat to anybody. Yeah, I feel like they just Sam Darnold just.
I mean, I've been saying it all year.
Fucked up a lot of money,
right?
He fucked up a lot of money.
Yeah, he did fuck up his own money.
But I felt like it was just like situational football. He's in there. And
well, after you saying him being exposed by the Lions, I think the Rams used that and exploited the shit out of him with them blitzes and all that. Like he looked lost every time.
Yeah,
he looked like the old Sam Darnold.
The Jets, he like the Sam Darnold with the Jets jersey on, man.
Like, I reached
out to my brother. I ain't reached out to my brother-in-law that same day because I was like, I ain't doing that.
I would have.
But I reached out to him the next morning and I was like, man, so how you feel? He was like, Sam Darnold showed him. He's like, I knew it was going to happen sooner or later that Sam Darnold was going to turn into the old Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
He was like, too good to be true. He said, I'm just tired of the fact. And this is what I said. Vikings fans, he's like, I'm just tired of the fact they string me along. Yep. And then it just shit the bed.
We gonna be good.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with old man Jenkins.
You almost had it. You got to be quicker than that.
You got to be quicker than that. They traded him off to Atlanta, but he did the same thing.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins went up there, get y'all a great season, playoffs. We won it done.
Yeah, man. Well, man, their season is over. Rams move on to play Philadelphia.
Yeah, they
bring them.
Let's go.
Bring them for real.
Mike McCarthy out as Cowboys head coach. They could not agree on a new deal. I don't know what the fuck Jerry Jones is doing over there. Just to be honest with you. Now, I mean, I guess it was time though. I ain't gonna be lying. Like it's probably if I was a Cowboys fan and just like talking sports or whatever, I think it was time. I think he ran Mike McCarthy. Nothing went well since he's been there, so I think it's just time for him to go ahead and move on. I don't know what they're gonna do next. I think that they're far away from being good than people think they are. I think they just have to like get a coach and then just start getting like rebuilding again. I think Jerry's, since he's older, obviously he wants to win now, but like it's getting to that point where like you guys are losing too much to win now. Like
that's what Jerry doesn't get it.
Jeez.
Nah, I mean, because you still got a choice now. You still got, what's you gonna do with Michael Parsons next year?
Yeah.
And then
to the bird,
and then you still don't have no offensive lineman.
Want to come right?
I mean,
Parsons, like
your offensive line is not that great.
Yeah.
I mean, you got CeeDee Lamb, but after CeeDee Lamb, the drop from CeeDee Lamb to the next receiver is not that great.
You think?
I mean, and Ferguson,
and you didn't want to sign fucking Derrick Henry.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bastard, you didn't want to sign him.
They said that he was ran through.
He runs through.
Yeah, he ran through motherfuckers.
Yeah,
That's what he do.
you ran
Yeah.
through old motherfucker. You ran through all them college girls, and now you ain't got the
Hey,
phone of
yo.
youth no more.
Mike McCarthy's probably just like telling everybody.
He's
too.
happy.
Honestly, if I wanted to be the next coach of the Dallas Cowboys, just saying like they gave me a call, the first thing I'm gonna do is call Mike McCarthy. What's going on over there, bro?
Yeah,
Because you had left Green Bay as like a pretty good.
yeah, you was.
Man, what do you need?
You just ain't win nothing over there. You didn't win nothing over there.
Not only that, but like, I mean, he did have good years with the Cowboys, right? They did have.
What's going on over there?
They
That's
had,
what I'm
like,
saying.
the
I
playoff
mean,
appearances,
Yeah, they
I
came to the
think,
playoffs.
yeah, it's something going on over
And
there.
it's just like at a certain point, it's like right, Jerry just takes over everything.
And I'm
Yeah.
not.
And he
really
said,
sure.
"I ain't bought this team as a hobby. I bought it because I
wanted
it's
to
an
or
investment.
some
Yeah,
shit."
It's an investment." Well, your old ass been investing for a long time, and y'all been shit for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do over there, but guess what? It's a good problem for us.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
y'all.
Go ahead. Good problem to have for the Eagles,
Fuck
baby.
y'all.
Birds.
Fuck them Cowboys.
Yeah. So
Suffer.
man, this is
Suffer, motherfuckers.
NFL divisional round weekend, baby. We got NFL divisional round weekend, baby. A very exciting weekend, man. Because this is the weekend where you get the fucking teams that play each other, that met each other before, and they on a fucking heat right now. And this is like wild card weekend is cool, but you're gonna always get like 1 or 2 games that are pretty good, and the rest of the games are gonna be blowout because it's like shitty teams that just barely made it playing against good teams, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But divisional
As
round,
we seen.
yeah, divisional round, different.
Yeah.
So man, we're gonna go
Best
with
of
our
the
picks.
best.
We're gonna go with our picks for this weekend.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna start with Jarvis for this one. Texans versus Chiefs. Texans versus Chiefs, baby.
No points though, right?
CJ
Yes.
Stroud. Nope.
Okay.
CJ Stroud versus
Crybaby
Patrick
versus
Mahomes.
Crybaby.
Yeah.
Light skin versus light skin. Drake versus Drake.
Yo.
I think I'm gonna choose the Texans.
Against KC?
Yeah, against KC.
Oh, okay.
I think
Hot take.
I don't think it's CJ Stroud that's gonna help them. I think it's
Defense.
Nico Collins. That boy Nico Collins went off. Without Tank Dell, without Stephon Diggs. Yeah, you lock him down and of course they can't do nothing else, right? But then Joe Mixon just gonna run it down.
Yeah,
So I think it's that offense.
Joe Mixon angry,
That
too.
offense is gonna make a make or break game.
Angry guy.
He's gonna make that offense is gonna be a make or break game.
Yeah.
And then you could put out there that the Chiefs haven't played in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then the last time they beat or they won, it was I think 1927.
The Texans.
Yeah.
What, they won the second round?
No, I'm just saying
No.
the last time they played each other,
Oh, okay.
I think it was 1927, and they only played I think like 3 weeks ago. If
Oh,
that.
so they don't really know each other like that.
Yeah, they played each other 3 weeks ago, which was actually recent.
Texans and the Chiefs?
Texans and the Chiefs played each other like 3 weeks
So
ago.
it was 1927. I'm sorry.
That was the score.
Oh,
that was the last
I'm
score.
confused a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, my
okay.
bad.
You thought it was a drink. Look at him.
No. I thought he was saying that. I thought he was saying the last time they played was in 1927. I was like,
Whiskey?
damn, like what's
Yeah.
going on?
So the score was 1927, and they played each other like 3 weeks ago.
Newer team?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was very confused. I was just like, all right, let me just wait till you finish so I can come, All right, Josie.
Chiefs. Not by a lot though.
Yeah, we ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chiefs not by a lot. I mean, Mahomes, I think he's gonna get the refs on his side and he's gonna get them calls. Mahomes?
Mahomes.
He's Mahomes. If y'all my Spanish folks know what that is, so little turd.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City. It's just hard to go against Andy Reid and the Chiefs, man. I think CJ Stroud and the Chargers. CJ Stroud ran into the Chargers team that fell apart. Justin Herbert fell apart, and don't get me wrong, that Texans defense is a good, but I think that KC comes and gets it done. They get it done. KC.
I'm going Texans, right? They riding the good old winning train. KC ain't playing 2 weeks. They had that bye, and you can say whatever you want. Rust is a factor. We know that for a fact.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, look at
Rust
them.
is a
Look at the
factor.
Ducks.
They're and all year they haven't been a good team. They just been winning by the skin of the zebras. They've been giving wins. You know what I'm saying? Shitload of questionable calls. all they really have is defense, kind of. And then I'm going Texans.
Yeah, I mean,
They
I like what my man's doing over there. Their defense is strong, and he preaches well to them.
Now,
what's his name?
What, the coach?
Yeah,
D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah, D'Amico Ryans. I love what D'Amico Ryans is doing with them. He got them boys hyped up, and they're riding on the high right now. And I feel like they're gonna go in there and
they needed to.
Yeah, man.
Bet that bottle
after
back.
that shitty performance.
Yeah,
with
you want to get that bottle
Beyonce.
back? Want to double or nothing?
Nah, man, I want my bottle. I'm not doing that Texans
We'll
game.
see.
Wait, you know what? Let's go. Go ahead.
Yeah, double or nothing.
So I mean, you're gonna give me 2 bottles.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm about one chance. I got a bottle.
All right. I'll take it.
All right.
I'll take
It's
it.
the same thing.
Friendly bet.
we got
I'll
the
take it.
cheese.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Y'all got okay.
You take it, I drink it. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, no matter what, it's 2 bottles that I never had anyway. So I would love to drink it with the guys anyway. But I just want to taste it. Listen, man.
Yeah, hated dog.
Double or nothing
Your
then.
ass up.
Yeah.
I mean, so we'll take the Chiefs and you'll take the Texans. It's gonna be a good game, no matter what. I hope it's a good game. I hope it's a good game.
Hopefully,
Honestly, yeah. I hate. I hate.
If the Chiefs get blown out, that's still a good game.
Yeah.
Like,
No, for real, it is.
Yeah, real
I ain't gonna
shit.
like not for nothing because you're like
fraud.
whoa.
Fraud.
Yeah.
You're like whoa. You know?
Finally.
But it-
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah, exactly.
Get 'em out of here.
Can you imagine? Man, can you imagine us on the next podcast sitting here and just picturing how Mahomes sadly looked on the sideline,
Mahomes?
getting his ass beat by
It'd just be
CJ
great
Stroud?
to see him do that, bro.
And CJ
Crazy,
Stroud
bro.
just crying.
Yeah. I will say
because they both saw.
I will say one thing though. I did see something that's like actually probably a good thing to take. I don't know if it's still available right now, but Isaiah Pacheco, 35. His rushing yards was 35 over and under.
Pacheco.
Yeah, that's actually
35?
35. If it's still that way, you guys better go take that shit because it's something that you should take. It's playoff football. You're gonna run the ball.
Man, I just want the refs to just stay out of it.
Yeah, man.
Well, man, you got something to say? I'm sorry.
I was like, they need some robo refs up in that bitch because they not doing a good job.
Listen, man. But
It's not doing a
let's
good job.
move on to the next one. We have
Real
that
quick,
same night. Go ahead.
One of the games they did like one of the reviews and they called
The Rams game.
the Rams game.
They called it interception. They said it was an incomplete pass. When Stafford tried to
No.
fumble.
Oh,
When he
yeah,
fumble.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
the fumble. My bad.
Fumble.
Yeah, no.
It was a
It's another
forward-
one.
it was a
They
forward
called
pass.
Pacheco's over under 42.
42 now. It was 35 yesterday, bro.
they called they declined a penalty. The booth came up and said no, it wasn't that. And since when are they allowed to do that?
Well, did they even throw a
Who
flag?
game
Is
was it?
that the one that they didn't even throw a flag at all?
No, they did throw a flag, and the booth came out and was like, "No, it wasn't that."
Like he changed the penalty. Like it
yeah,
wasn't.
they changed the penalty.
The
Never
booth can
seen that
change it?
before. Yeah, I never seen that.
There was you're not allowed to change penalties, bro.
Because you can do that in NBA.
Yes, NBA, yes.
Like you can review a penalty.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that didn't happen.
Yeah, but you can't review penalties in the NFL.
I've
And they
never
did,
heard
and the
that.
booth came and was like, "No, what
Yeah,
was it?
Damn, I wish you could.
I think
wish,
I thought I texted you.
Nah.
I did text
You
you.
did?
Yes.
Look at it then. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll get to it.
All right.
I'll get back to
Because
it.
I know
You keep
there.
on.
I know there was again. I don't know. I'm not in the specific, but I know there was a play where did they even throw a flag? Even the announcers was like, it wasn't even a flag thrown, and they didn't call the penalty or something like that. I forget exactly when it was.
what game was that?
It's
I
hard to
think it
say
was
because
the
that
Rams.
happens
I think it
every
was the
game.
Rams.
Yeah, no. This
In the
one-
Rams game for sure, the Matthew Stafford fumble that was called an incomplete pass
should have been.
should have been
yeah.
a
Yeah.
fumble or
Should've
central
been a
grounding.
fumble,
Yeah, it should have been a fumble, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, because they were calling it, and he was like, the other coach. It was like, I think Sean McVay.
Yeah, they tried to say that.
It's like it wasn't even a intentional grounding. At least,
Yeah, like no, they didn't even call it a fumble. It should have been
Yeah.
a fumble.
yeah.
They called it an incomplete pass.
Well, but the problem is he was getting second. He did throw it.
But he wasn't even looking though.
But
I don't-
he went like, he went like this,
he
bro.
was avoiding, he was trying to avoid.
Yeah, that should be a fumble. It should be a fumble.
Should have been.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to do that. Like you
You
shouldn't be
need
able
to
to
have
do that, bro.
Eyes downfield.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
He had eyes on the ground.
yeah, exactly.
dog.
And just like going like that. Like, come on, man. Like
Just that
Patrick
little
Mahomes
slight of
type
arm
shit.
movement. They're gonna call it incomplete.
man. But we got some more. We got
Joe Buck questions Russell.
This is it right here, though, man.
Joe Buck is. one.
This is it right here. This game is the game of the weekend. I'll be honest with you. Like it's even like, I mean, I love my birds and whatever, but this game is a big game for this weekend. We got Ravens versus Bills. Damn, this is gonna be a tough one for a lot of people. I'm not gonna go first. Josie. Ravens versus Bills.
I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. It's gonna be probably a really good one, but I think the Ravens. They're, what's their quarterback, Lamar?
Yeah, Lamar. Yeah,
he's fucking doing his thing, man. He ain't afraid to run the ball when he needs to. He ain't afraid to make those plays. The last game was he got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think it's gonna be a high scoring game, but I'm gonna go with the Ravens because he cooking.
I think it's the Ravens too, but I don't. Oh,
okay.
I don't think it's Lamar Jackson. I think like Derrick Henry really turned that team around, really made them a playoff team. Like as you can see, like in the first round, they didn't want to fumble the bag no matter what.
Yeah, talk about it. Well, he threw 175.
He threw 100. Yeah, almost 175 yards.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
he threw what? Like 40 more yards than fucking Hurts.
Yep.
You know how that goes.
Oh, but they scored a lot. That's probably the only difference.
Well, Derrick
Henry had 2 TDs.
Yeah, Derrick Henry scored a lot.
Yeah.
So you got the Ravens.
Yeah, I have the Ravens.
All right, go ahead.
I think I'm going Ravens too. I think they're a more complete team, and Derrick Henry definitely turned that team around.
Yeah,
and that it makes for fucking crazy as that RPO is.
Yeah,
they're working the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
I'm going the same thing. In the playoffs, 100% you run the ball, and that's just how it goes. And Derrick Henry is like a freight train, bro. There's no way. Go ahead.
So it was the Eagles game. I think Jordan Love threw they thought they was trying to call intentional grounding, and I texted you too. I said, wait, replay assist for a penalty since when?
Intentional grounding call.
Yeah, remember the intentional grounding call? And I was like, and there was a replay assist, and it was like no intentional grounding. And I'm like, since when they could just replay assist a fucking penalty?
Yeah, you're right. You don't really get that like that. I guess they just did it that fast. I guess I don't know.
But how?
Or maybe it happens and they don't really announce it that way. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
If they throw a penalty, they never take a penalty back.
Yeah, and they never really say like replay assistance or anything.
Yeah,
like
replay
that.
assist.
Yeah.
They called down and said it wasn't intentional grounding.
Oh, I mean, it's good for the NFL though. I don't see if they do that.
Can we do it every fucking time?
That's what I'm saying. If it becomes a thing, that's good for the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that wasn't really a holding. Oh, hey, y'all missed the holding.
Yeah,
holding is tough, but for intentional grounding,
hey, y'all missed the face mask.
Yeah, because like even with the intentional grounding call that wasn't called in that Lions game against the Vikings. Remember that? I was telling you about that. That's the time where you got to go back out there and be like, oh no, we didn't call intentional grounding, but it was. But whatever, man. We're gonna get off subject.
Right? 'Cause you're like, oh, let the game keep going. You can't just fuck with the speed of the game.
Yeah.
Like, wait. But they do though, because there's times where they just holding shit up because they don't got these shit together.
Yeah.
Like when we went hurry up and we're just sitting there and there's like everybody's like, and the crowd start booing.
Yeah.
Because the ref is like, wait.
Yeah, like holding off. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's another thing, right? Because like a part of the game is like, all right, let's hurry up. We don't think he caught it, but let's hurry up.
Yeah.
And then it's like, we got to check that. That used to be that, and that's booth assist, right? That used to be the coach like, yo, like somebody up there got to be like, yo, throw the flag.
Well, that's supposed to happen. The offensive coordinators up there and the coaches up there are supposed to be on
it's
top
not that
of
no more. The refs are holding the game up and they're waiting to see if it was a catch. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that because that's part of the game.
Yeah. Now
shit that's close.
No, I get it. Yeah, they just want to mess these things
but
up.
when we benefit from it, I'm good. But when it's against us, I don't like it.
Now let's go back to Ravens and Bills.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make my pick for Ravens and Bills. Basically, like I said earlier, it's gonna be the Ravens. Playoff football, Derrick Henry. I just can't say. I mean, they have the whole not for nothing, but they got the whole package going on over there. Besides wide receivers, you run the RPO. You got Lamar Jackson. You got Derrick Henry, right? Mm-hmm. And then you also got Mark Andrews.
Let's talk about Lamar's speed too. That shit look different.
Yeah.
So you got
like the road runner out there.
Yeah. So you got Mark Andrews at tight end. You got Isaiah Likely at tight end, who's a fucking game changer. He's another receiver You guys can people can say whatever they want about him not having receivers, but he got 2 great tight ends. Tom Brady did it with 2 great tight ends.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Ravens. That's my pick, and I mean I know that Josh Allen and Buffalo on a high hill right now, but they just don't have enough on defense to
Let's see though, you know.
What anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and we know. This is what Lamar's first time going into the second round.
Yeah, and
the Bills are used to being there.
And
just don't win it there.
The game's in Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
So that's another thing too. It's always a little different. It's a little colder out there.
Let's see how cold it's gonna be. It's supposed to be.
It's a little colder out there too.
I know they said we're getting snow for the Eagles game.
That changes things. Honestly, that changes things a little bit for me. But I don't think it's enough for me to say that because like in cold games you got to run the ball.
I think
so.
They can run.
Yeah, and they can run the ball.
Demon face can run.
All right, man.
It's cold down there.
There you go. Now Washington versus the Lions. Go ahead, Jarvis.
I think for the fun of it, everybody wants Washington to win, right? It's just how can you bet against the Lions? But even still, they've Lions offense have put up 30 points in the past 4 games.
They hurt.
They had a close game with San Fran. I think
Lions
it was like
beat
40-34. Yeah, I think Jaden Daniels takes it. I got Washington. I'm a bet that.
I'm gonna go with my man Chandler because these dudes are on the ultimate high. Them defenses playing good. I don't want to say like offense is just balling because they was given a win.
Yeah.
And Lions is beat. Not only that, right? Jared Goff, you got to make sure he's on his A game.
Yeah.
Because the one thing you don't want to do is turnovers with Washington because Jaden Daniels good, man.
Yeah.
And right now he's like one of the top in game winning drives. One of the top QBs in game winning drives. So at the end of the day, you don't want to come into a shootout with them and they get the ball last. We know Jared Goff. You don't know what Jared Goff you're gonna get, right?
Yeah.
Because you got 5 turnover Jared Goff, and then you got Jared Goff just like lights
100% completion.
100% completion.
Crazy.
That dude's just been up and down.
Yeah.
All year, and the team just been balling.
That's why he's one. That's why his team is one of the best in the NFL. But he's not being talked about as MVP.
Yeah.
I don't think he's being pressured.
He hasn't been consistent. That's my thing.
He got pressured against the Vikings, and you seen what happened. He didn't look that great. That running game looked amazing.
Exactly.
He hasn't been consistent, but the team's just been good.
Yeah. I think that Jaden Daniels is great. I think that they're playing
still a
well,
rookie, though.
but he's still a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
To go into Detroit is a tough thing to do. Don't get me wrong. Like I would love to see the matchup of like Jaden Daniels and the Eagles, and we'll get the home field advantage. And I love the things behind that, right? Like I mean, it's just the Commodores coming into Philadelphia, and we can like watch them. You know what I mean? It's this is what we want. Our followers want that. Like I mean, the going back and forth with the followers. Like I want
the
that.
NFL will like that.
The NFL will love that, right?
It's a rivalry.
I think that they do. After seeing what they did last week, going up against a great like. It was on. I don't want to say a great defense because like they had a lot of guys out, like a lot of guys were like were hurt, but they went up against a defensive coordinator, a head coach that does that shit. Like
I told you,
he's that good.
I told you,
and he played well. And you know with Kingsbury and like the defensive issues that the Lions are having right now, I think that Kingsbury can go out there and draft up a great fucking plan for them to win this game. And you got Zach Ertz out there, you got Mr. Reliable out there,
but
I just don't see how that defense, that Commanders defense, I don't see how they're going to stop Amon St. Brown. I don't see how they're going to stop Jameson Williams. I don't see how they're going to stop Laporta. I don't see how they're going to stop Jahmyr Gibbs.
Shoot, they'll stop Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra hasn't got crap lately.
Or how you going to...
And the one thing I will say, hold on to your thought real quick. Yeah. The one thing I will say is that I'm not really much of a fan of the whole thing where he tried to make it like, he's like, I'm going up against Naomi. I hope I'm saying his name right. Naomi Brown. Naomi Brown. I'm going up against Naomi Brown, one of the guys who was drafted in front of me. So yeah, I got a little thing against him. Blah blah.
Trying to just.
I mean, I get it. You
Trying to
want
come
I
up with
get
a
I
fake
get it. You're trying to
rivalry.
like become a rival.
Yeah.
You're trying to put this thing in your head where like you got something to
Fire it
prove.
up. Yeah.
But that right there kind of bothered me a little bit when he said that because I seen his list. And
Yeah,
guess who was on
about
top of
all
that
the
list?
receivers.
Guess who's on top of that list?
AJ.
Smitty. 'Cause Smitty got drafted.
He
in
got
front of him.
drafted.
So at that point, I was like, I want that energy, bro.
He knows all 21 receivers that got drafted.
I
in
want
front
that
of him.
energy.
So
I want that energy because I want to see you. I think that you can outplay Smitty. So now so when I seen that, it made me think like, you know what? I want y'all to win because I want to see if you can outplay Smitty. I want to see if you can outplay Smitty against a good defense. But just to keep that out the way, because I'm an Eagles fan, I'm going to always go back to things like that. The Lions, bro. I just think that Dan Campbell's going to have those guys ready.
Yeah.
Even if after a bye week is a little skeptical.
yeah.
But I think I got the Lions.
But that's another factor too. Like, are you gonna let Dan Campbell play with your mind? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna let him play these games with you?
yeah,
Be aggressive as fuck and then make you start doing things out of the ordinary.
just like Kevin O'Connell
Trying to
did.
get-
with
He
the
a
Vikings.
fourth down king though.
Yeah,
Like it's
like Kevin O'Connell did
Yeah.
with the Vikings. What you got, man?
I got lines.
Yeah.
Got Eminem, baby.
Simple as easy. Right?
bottle number 3.
This guy.
Nah, man.
He trying to put you in the hole, dog.
Yeah.
He trying to put you in the hole.
Nah, man. We already got 2 up there already. Let's man it up. Now we go back to our team, baby. We got the Philadelphia Eagles, baby. Now we're gonna start off with our game that we recently just had on Wild Card Weekend. We're gonna talk about that first, and then we're gonna get to everything else that we need to talk about. But the first thing I want to talk about is everyone talks shit about us about being asshole fans and stuff like that, and I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it. It's all over the internet about the one fan who basically, I don't want to say what he said because it's something that I don't like to call anybody. I don't even want to hear anyone call this anyone these type of words. But I know we say some fucked up shit on here, but it's just like we don't really say that towards people.
We don't claim that.
Yeah, we don't claim that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I've been to. I was in C word. I was in the NFC. I was at the NFC Championship game, and I had 49ers fans near me, and they were great, man. They were from Miami. They were 49ers fans from Miami. They were freezing out there. The dude was out there with his wife, and we trolled each other the entire game. We had a great fucking time.
That's cool though. It's like
You know what
just
I mean?
energy. It's like you
So I'm saying we had a great time.
I'm here for my team. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be aggressive. We're trying to fight you.
Yeah,
Like that whole situation was weird.
It was
I
weird.
felt bad. I'm like,
yeah. I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, you can tell that she wasn't engaging with you at
not
all.
only that, but it's like you
try to
all the
correct.
Packers fans there. You trying to intimidate a female?
Yeah.
He was a
And some people did say, some people said something crazy like, yo, man, her husband crazy, bro. He shouldn't have don't let nobody talk to your wife like that. And it's like, you're a little outnumbered, bro.
Yeah, you can see everybody around them like, well, here, see something.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you're a little outnumbered, bro, because
But I don't give a fuck on that type tip. I guess we different because
I would have rocked everybody.
it would have been this all the way. No.
He
I
would
get no. He'd had front row seats, and I'd have been just jamming with everybody in there.
I mean, it's happened to me
It'd have
already.
been a party, baby.
Yeah.
Listen, it happened
I
to
probably
me.
would have came out lumped up, but
It's happened to me already
it happened in
before.
the Seattle game.
I'm about to
Like,
say, it happened to me before. Like I've been at bars before where I'm like, I don't give a fuck if y'all gonna roll on me or not. I'm like, I'm here. And I got rolled on or whatever. But I stood my ground. I got rolled on, but I stood my ground.
I tell you,
Now-
that Seattle game, I told boy, fuck his kids. Fuck him and his kids. Well, I mean, he tried to slap me out there, bitch. And then everybody in the joint was trying to I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, listen, man, it's what it is, right? So,
Yeah.
but that was way too disrespectful with the guy. Like she wasn't engaging with
It
you.
was just
No,
weird.
she
know,
was
that
just
stuff.
enjoying her team.
The classy team that we are, we sent her. We told the guy's banned.
Pound Bull, banned,
The guy fired from his
He's
job.
from New Jersey.
His
Fuck
job
Jersey.
fired him.
Yep.
The job fired him.
He was like a consultant or some bullshit,
Yeah.
of course.
He fired. He ain't got no job now. Whatever he was,
Fuck him.
his job fired him. I'm
And
pretty
he has
sure.
a wife and daughter. So
And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be hard for him to find another job because people are gonna be like, "Oh, you that guy?" Like, yeah,
Oh.
no. Yeah, I mean,
It's
so
weird. Like you got a
Yeah.
wife and daughter, like they like
Exactly, yeah.
And then you're like, damn, you're like
you thought you were cool.
Yeah.
You thought you were cool.
You thought
You
you
were
was
trying to
doing
be cool.
something.
You thought you were being cool, and it's like
But how
don't
is
do
that?
that.
I don't find that.
some people do. Some people are weird, bro.
It's like she was clapping for her team. She
Like if
didn't-
he was
she
coming
didn't-
at a dude, it's different. 'Cause, like you get that energy match. But
exactly.
you the greatest.
She
But you
didn't,
know
she
what's
didn't know. She kind of knew what the hell was going on. Like, oh, they lost a yard, dummy, or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the word
they didn't get the
is,
first
like,
down or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
the touchdown.
yeah.
That's when he went in for the touchdown. They didn't get the touchdown.
He's like, all
Bro,
right, so what?
There was no point in that game for any Eagles fan to even be frustrated like that. They're even talking shit to someone like that.
He was
At
a
all.
He-Man woman hater, dog. That's what he was. He got
Yeah.
that liquor in him and just like
trying to flex
So,
on a female.
yeah.
Now he's stupid. Now he can't never come to the game.
Fuck
The
him.
Eagles
Get him out.
banned him.
Get him out of here.
And it's a little harder. It's
She gets free
it's different nowadays
Free
too.
Packer shit too.
And she getting
Yeah,
free
they
Packers
sell
shit.
merch.
Yeah, so that's cool. That's cool, man. Yo, big up to the Eagles,
Yeah,
man. Big up to the Eagles for that,
go
man.
Birds, baby.
Yeah, big up to the Eagles for that, man.
You can't hide, yo. They know.
But
they
it's
know
funny
your
because
seat,
I've been
they know
watching
your
some videos
face.
and people look, oh, this is the same Eagles fans that threw same old bullshit.
Man, shut up, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
It's
I'm
not the
tired
same
of-
Eagles
Well,
fan.
I'm tired of that
The-
snowball
the-
shit.
bro.
The chick.
Bro, the snowball story. I thought you was gonna bring. that up.
Yeah, she thought they threw snowballs at Santa. These the same fan.
I saw a video. I don't know if it was on TikTok or Instagram that they talk about this. I think the guy passed away already, but he always said that it was never a bad experience. Yeah, they threw a snowball at him, but once he went back and he was a random guy.
Yeah, it
That-
wasn't even the
Real Santa Claus that was supposed to be
Yeah,
there.
they were supposed to be there. He
They
just filled in.
picked it. He filled in, but then when he came back, everybody was just hyped and happy because everybody was frustrated that they were losing.
Yeah, you know.
But when he went back
yeah.
into the stands, it was just embracing him and having a good time. Like, that was the best time I ever had. Yeah, they throw snowball at me, but it wasn't that bad.
They don't
People
understand.
We just make it
They don't
worse.
understand.
They don't
They
understand.
don't understand
They
Philly.
worse.
They don't understand Philly.
Yeah,
Media
come
made
get
it
your ass
worse.
whooped.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Well, man, listen, man. Eagles defeat the Packers, man, 22-10. Jalen
Yeah.
Hurts, 131 yards and 2 touchdowns. Defense created 4 turnovers. Hell of a game from the defense, man.
Ooh,
The defense
yeah.
just played a hell of a game, bro.
Yeah, the defense did.
Zach Baum played a hell of a game.
Always.
You know what I mean? That he dropped a pick, and then the next play he got a pick. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy, right? Nolan Smith played fucking lights
Mhm,
out, bro.
mhm.
Great. I mean, it's crazy because like I remember like a couple episodes ago when I talked about how great Nolan Smith was been playing right after that Steelers game, I think it was.
Yeah.
And people were like kind of like, had in the comments and laughed at me or whatever. And listen, bro, I've been said it.
Mhm,
I said this
mhm.
guy is playing well. He's playing hard, and his breakout was gonna come. And it came in the wild card game, bro.
Yeah.
Nolan Smith, hell of a fucking game.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? Amanda sent me something earlier, and she was like, you know what's crazy? She was like, it's funny that we basically had to get a lot of people were upset when we got rid of Hassan Reddick, but maybe we got rid of Hassan Reddick to make sure that Nolan Smith can develop.
Mm.
And when she said that, I was just like, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, but we still got McCarthy. We still got
Bryce Huff. But I
So-
mean, but no matter what, Nolan Smith was gonna play though.
Yeah,
he went on the
so
other
but
side.
if you would have just signed Hassan Reddick rather than Bryce Huff,
Yeah, but then Nolan Smith wouldn't have got that time. Not with Josh Sweat over there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but I guess BG was there. That's why he's getting more
Yeah,
time because
BG
BG
too,
went down.
yeah.
He's out,
Yeah. But Nolan
Coming back
Smith,
for the Super Bowl?
Huh?
Coming back for the Super Bowl?
I don't know. I mean, at this point, it is what it is. I mean,
Wait.
hopefully, yeah.
We good.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. It's BG regardless.
It's BG
Yeah,
regardless,
yeah,
yeah.
nah,
but
we
like,
good.
I'm not
He's
pressed
good.
But
for
you're
it.
not in.
I'm
You're not in
pressed
game
for it,
shape.
yeah.
either.
You're
You know what I'm
I'm
supporting
not
us.
pressed
You're
for it.
supporting us. You're supporting us.
But it's good to see Nolan Smith out there, man. And the defense played a hell of a game, man. I mean,
yeah.
Q got his first interception.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. To see.
Guantanamo
Yeah,
Bay,
I mean, it was
baby.
great.
Yeah, lucky CJ wasn't around to take that shit from him.
Terrible pedigree, by the way.
Yeah,
terrible.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Coop,
Didn't sell it.
relax, bro. I mean, I don't know what the hell you was doing, bro. I don't know if you guys never practiced that at all, but like, what the hell, man?
I
was
think he
bad.
didn't want to get embarrassed. He's like, come on, man, I don't want to do it. Probably like, shut up and do it. Come on, man.
His girl was there. That's
He
probably why.
like, shut up, come on, man, do it. He's like,
His girl
nah.
was there, so he probably like, man, come on, man. fuck."
Because I feel like the way he walked
Nah,
up,
that
he was
gotta
like,
make
come
it.
on,
Yeah,
man.
nah, man. I would have did that
was fun.
shit.
Like, come on, bro, do it. Bring the table out.
He screwed that up.
He did.
But it was nice seeing Slay catch the pick and then do Q dance though. That was nice seeing that, man. And then y'all already know where I'm going with this one. Jahan Dotson, baby. I told y'all. Listen, man. X Factor, baby. X Factor showed up on y'all, baby.
All
Jahan
season, dog.
Dotson showed up. Got that touchdown. The only touchdown probably. I mean, the only wide receiver with a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, man. So Jahan Dotson does Jahan
Right,
Dotson
I mean,
thing.
hey,
He showed up. He
you
showed up.
finally it took all season.
He showed up when he needed.
It took
Showed
all
up.
season.
Showed up when it mattered the most, baby.
Nah, he did. You're right.
Jahan Dotson. No, man. Bigs up to Jahan, man. That was great, man. He got
a good heads up. He kept moving.
He got moving. He got it moving out there. It was overall a great game for us. Jake still doing Jake things, which is still a little bit like, great call by Jarvis.
Jarvis over here called that shit. He sure did. Missed the motherfucking freebie.
If I had to
freebie,
we're good into the things that like bothered us about the game and things that we're worried about with the game.
Yeah.
But if it's one thing, if I had to throw it out there right now, the one thing that kind of worries me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, man. Jake worries me a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm worried that like it's gonna if we go into, I don't like looking forward to anything, but if we go into an NFC Championship game and we're in a dogfight and we need these field goals.
Yeah.
And this guy goes out there and misses a field goal, and that costs us the game, man. Good luck to you, Chicken Little.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be cooked.
But
rotisserie chicken.
Offensive struggles, or maybe not. What do you think it was the real reason for the lack of offense? Basically, that's what I want to say the lack of offense. No matter what you say, we can go out there and say that they ran the ball, we ran the ball productively, and we won the game. But you can tell that there was
struggle throwing.
You can also argue, you can also argue that.
So I already know where I'm going to go with this, but I'm gonna let you guys go first, and then I'll go ahead and go and do my thing. Who wants to go first?
I mean, all right. So I think that we're playing the way we play. We winning games. That's very important.
Like B.
And my bad.
Like
My bad. But like,
I play. We call. We throw the ball.
The chances that we had to put up points are crucial in winning games. I don't want to go into games. Yeah, we're up, but we need to be up more than we are. Being up by 3 points, being up by a touchdown, I don't think it's helpful for any of us. He needs to throw the ball more, but again,
need to capitalize on them turnovers.
How many was it? 5?
4.
4 turnovers?
4 turnovers, and we literally
didn't do anything. Like there was no return. I mean, I just think that people weren't open as much, but we were throwing the ball deep every time. We didn't have any short routes or any in the middle routes or anything like that. And it was very difficult. It seemed like it was difficult for him to throw it that.
Yeah, I want to know where's those routes they were giving Tanner McKee when we played the Giants? I feel like I didn't see AJ go up the middle, come across.
Once he was under the center.
Why are we throwing fucking screens to Saquon and fucking Smitty's the lead blocker? What the fuck is going on? It seems like Kellen Moore is always dialing up like deep passes every time when Jalen Hurts is behind. Where's the short passes? Where's all the small routes? Where's all the crossings? You know what I'm saying?
We're developing plays.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you knew the man haven't played in fucking 2 games. Yeah. So where are all these short passes? Where are all these short passes?
Get them into the rhythm. Yeah, you're right.
Not only that, and then you open up the RPO or the play action. And credit to fucking Green Bay's D too. Don't act like they was just a shit defense. Yeah. They played good against us.
Yeah, they played well. I mean, it's hard to beat a team twice.
Yeah.
So they knew what was coming.
Yeah. They knew everything. But my thing is I feel like Kellen Moore should have been a lot better, a lot more prepared.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to fucking adjust. If it's not working, you have to adjust. You can't just keep going 3 and fucking outs every fucking time.
Yeah, I feel like it was
and we can say it, yes. Hurts know how to manage the clock. He knows how to run timeout. But you have to make sure you're getting those first downs and you're completing passes and make sure your receivers know where they're at.
Yeah.
To get those first downs because you're catching them short or it was just I thought the game plan was just fucking shitty.
Yeah.
I think personally, I think quarterbacks, all have different specialities, right? So it's like, I think Moore like purposely did that just for Jalen Hurts to get not just rust off of him because of course he hasn't played 2 games, but I think Like his specialty, like he's not a pocket passer. He's not going to do everything come down the middle. Especially you have Devontae Smith and AJ Brown coming down the middle. That's chances for Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts, of course, he doesn't throw. But if he did throw it down that middle, that's a chance of a receiver getting hurt. Second, he throws it in that tight window, he's getting hurt. And then, it's just Jalen Hurts that has specialities, and I don't think throwing down the middle is one.
Here's my take on it. When I first watched the game, I was a little upset. I'm like, damn, man, Jalen was very indecisive. I'm a little worried. Maybe it was just a rust or whatever. And then as the week goes on, I'm like watching different things and stuff like that. I'm not going to sit here and act like I watch film and stuff like that. I watch what I can, right? But I also listen to a lot of things. I listen to a lot of analysts. I listen to a lot of guys who do the whole Eagles, the all 22. They watch all the film and stuff like that. And the biggest thing that everyone was taking out of this was the fact that the play calling was terrible. People are upset at Jalen Hurts not throwing the ball and being indecisive, but in reality, he was actually being protective with the ball. There was nobody open. Everyone's like, oh, do you remember that Jahan Dotson touchdown? He was in the pocket for 8 seconds. You know why? Because nobody was open until Jahan Dotson finally got open in the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
It was
he
great.
threw a fucking laser.
It was great defense, and he put it in there, and Jahan Dotson caught it, but it was great. But, you can't get mad at Jalen not throwing the ball. I mean, people were saying he's taking sacks and stuff like that, but he's just being careful with the ball. I mean, he can go out there and throw 4 picks because he want to just feed somebody, You can't get mad at him being protective over the ball. It's playoff football. You can't give up the ball. And it was a very vanilla game. I know I was going to talk about this later, but I'm just going to throw it in now because we're all talking about the same thing. Yeah. It was a very vanilla game. It was a very conservative game. I feel like after the Eagles were up 10-0, at that point, they got very vanilla. Mm-hmm. 3rd and longs, 3rd and 19, 3rd and 13, you're running the ball.
Yeah,
why are you running the ball on 3rd and 9 and 3rd and 13 when you got Devontae Smith and you got AJ Brown? That's automatically telling me that I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get this game over.
Protect this league. Make sure we're not giving good field position. Yeah. We're not going to turn over on our side of the field. And I thought, but not only that, but you have to get your receivers going. Kellen Moore has to dial up shit and give his players more involved. And stop giving shit routes.
I mean, was it one of those things where it's like, we got the league and we're not trying to show too much because we got to keep on going on in the playoffs. I mean,
yeah, but at a certain point, it's like you can't keep these games close. You can't get 4 turnovers and not capitalize off them. You can't depend on our fucking kicker.
Yeah, you're right. So back to where I was going.
We need to protect our defense too.
Back to where I was going. Yeah, we do. Well, the defense is defense, though. I mean, so conservative. They're playing very conservative. He didn't have really nowhere to go to. And even on 4th and short, we usually run a touch bus, and he's like, Nick Sirianni's like, nah, punt the ball. That was very, very weird because at that point, you're really, really showing me now they're playing very conservative. Man. Because the 3rd and 13 and 3rd and 9.
He missed on that one. Fake tush push.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was actually, I'm going to be honest with you.
He got a hit.
But not only that, though, just be 100% honest, they defended that really, really well. Like, it would have been like, it would have had to 100% be the perfect pass for AJ to get that ball. He overthrew.
I think he threw it to
I don't think so.
They weren't on him. There was 2 receivers and AJ was in the middle of them. If he would have threw that right in that pocket, it would have been a catch. Yeah, it would have been a TD. Yeah.
Nah.
Watch it again.
Nah.
Watch it again, bitch boy.
Nah. It wasn't. It was a stupid ass fucking play.
Me and Chanton know.
Y'all don't know shit. Me and
Chanton know football.
Obviously, y'all don't know shit because y'all losing the bets right now. Y'all got the worst. They got the worst playoff record right now out of everybody. Right, both of y'all.
Bro, you've been fucking. You had Jahan Dotson for a touchdown since the beginning of the year.
But he scored.
Yeah,
he scored.
You told me he was gonna keep doing it. He told me he was gonna keep doing it till he scored. If somebody listened to you for fucking betting price, they'd be broke as fuck right now.
You too, nigga.
I won a couple games.
What?
You watch how you talk to me.
Anyway, he wasn't open. It was a terrible fucking play.
Dotson.
It was a terrible fucking play. It looked like a fake ass. It looked like a fake ass.
Who's your X Factor? Dotson. Who's your X Factor? Dotson. Who's your X Factor? Dotson.
Who's the only wide receiver that scored in wild card the weekend?
Nobody give a fuck.
Say it again. Just say it again.
Nobody give a fuck.
Who's the only receiver that scored in wild card weekend?
Bro,
Shut the fuck up and say it.
100% time. You gonna make one of them.
And say it. Just say it.
You gonna make one of them.
Who was the only receiver that scored in wild card weekend?
Got it.
He's not a receiver, dickhead. That's how I know you don't know
He is a
football.
receiver.
No,
He
he's
receives
not.
the ball, don't
He's
he?
a tight end. He's a tight end, dumbass.
Receiver's just
He's a
fucking,
tight end, dumbass.
He's a tight end receiver.
No, he's not. He's a tight end.
Dotson's a
Anyway, listen.
wide receiver.
Anyway, he didn't. The play didn't work. Simple as that. It was a fake ass.
Should have.
It was
a shitty throw.
Honestly, it was a terrible fucking play.
Shitty throw.
Yeah.
It was a terrible fucking
Shitty
play.
throw. I thought he was concussed again. I was like, yo, you gotta check this guy.
So Jalen Hurts is trash.
Huh? I didn't
Jalen
say
Hurts
that.
bad.
Like, relax.
I feel like the way you're talking about my quarterback right now, you make
I'll
me
tell
seem
you
like
that throw was
bad.
trash.
Yo, where the gloves
One
at?
throw.
That one play on the fake tip push, that throw was trash. Even the throw
You say he got
was
hurt.
trash.
You say he got hurt.
Even I said he might be
You
concussed.
say he got hit. You say he got hit when he threw the ball.
Yeah, his arm got hit a little bit.
You're talking too much now. So anyway, like you just
Even
now
the
you're
throw
saying
Goddard was
now you're
shit.
saying
Goddard
anything.
made a good Goddard made 2 good catches. The one for the touchdown, behind him, caught it, one hand. Stiff arm. Stiff arm.
Yo,
stiff arm.
he hit X 3 times, yo.
So the issue is Jalen Hurts, not Kellen Moore.
I said he
I'm trying to figure out where you're going with this right now because it's getting kind of crazy.
Rusty. I said he had some bad throws.
Is it Jalen
We was
Hurts?
talking about that one fucking play.
Well, no, but now you're digging deep now because now you're saying
I'm
like
not digging deep. I
you
thought
are.
I thought it was a shitty fucking game plan. I told you that from the game.
No.
Then I said that from the game. He had some shitty throws. We said he was rusty.
No. You're digging deep into it now because now you're
Digging
saying
what deep?
because you said
Bro, you're the only one with a shovel, bro.
No. You said just like you said. You
He's the
just
only one
said
with a shovel.
you just said
No,
it.
you're digging too deep into it.
Can I talk?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Shut the fuck up. So can we get into this now?
Tell me shut up.
You literally just said.
Quiet, but I ain't gonna shut the fuck up.
You literally just said that. You literally just said he threw a bad ball, right?
He did.
And then now left it as that, right? But
And
then
then
now
he
you
threw
saying
one
he
to
threw a bad ball to Goddard.
Twice.
He was bad ball twice to
Am
Goddard.
I wrong?
So who's the issue then? So who was the issue? So was the issue
I said he
Kellen
was
Moore?
rusty.
Or
We
was the
didn't say
issue
he was
Jalen
rusty.
Hurts? Was the issue Kellen Moore or was the issue Jalen Hurts?
Both. How about that, bitch?
Doubt it, man.
How?
It's not. It wasn't Jalen Hurts. It was play calling was terrible.
I said that. It was.
It's not both. You gotta put your team in the right predicament to win. You can't just go out there and make these vanilla ass passes and expect somebody who Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts not fucking Tom Brady or somebody like that. You can't make he not gonna make perfect passes all the time. You got guys going across the middle you got these guys running the same simple ass plays that they run in high school.
That.
It's a defender on him. Like, what are you talking about?
But it's that easy. Like, okay, so if it's a vanilla ass route, right? It should be.
If it's a vanilla ass route, that means the defender is easy. It's easy for a defender to defend against it. They're not doing anything. They're running the same vanilla ass plays. There's nothing. These defenders aren't. The defenders are on top of these guys, and you want him to throw the ball for what? To throw 4 picks like Justin Herbert?
Yeah, but okay. So Jalen Hurts is able to make these throws, right? Is he able to make these throws? Yes or no?
I guess not. That's what it sounds like, right?
It's been a while.
So I guess not, right?
Okay,
That's what it
yeah.
sounds like, right?
He's a little rusty.
That's my point. Is why I think That's why I think.
Look.
No, but that's my point. Why I think
the play was
he
garbage.
can't. That's why my point.
I'm
He's
saying,
rusty.
I guess not. I guess what it sounds like on this podcast right now, it sounds like a lot of motherfuckers don't like Jalen
Are we
Hurts.
breaking up?
No, I like this. I like this though.
My thing is, I think he's rusty.
Because it's finally,
Yeah, bro,
we're finally getting the truth out of
No, it's
everybody
not even
here.
the truth. You're
No.
just-
We're finally getting the truth out of everybody here.
Because
I said he was rusty.
Because-
I said he threw
I
three
said he was
shitty
rusty,
passes.
yeah.
It was bad.
He was
passes.
rusty.
He said that Jalen Hurts can't make easy passes, bro. He just said that.
The one that got
But
was
when-
easy pass.
and then when he got pressured, when that one game, everybody got pressured him. He was like, "Oh, Jalen Hurts can't pass, right?" Jalen Hurts goes that one game, passes for what? Over 200 yards, right? It was.
What?
Which one?
It was that one game that it was.
Steelers?
Huh? Was
Steelers?
it against the Steelers where
Yeah,
he
they
where
went
he
over 200
passed?
yards.
It was over 200 yards,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, what about
He had. But that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, you got a little too hype, and I understand what you're saying.
That's that one game that he does good. So, but keep in mind, the routes that they were running were vanilla. They didn't run anything crazy.
Get that many
So the vanilla routes, my point is, he can make those passes, but he's rusty, is my point.
The vanilla play calling. You're running plays that like.
But they completed.
The defense knows.
You're not getting receivers open with this play calling. It's the same play calling.
But he did the same thing against Steelers
very conservative.
and completed 200 yards.
It definitely wasn't the same thing against the Steelers because the Steelers was a lot of RPOs and stuff like that, a lot of short shit. Just like you said,
that's what I said.
It wasn't like that at all. I was at the game. I mean, it wasn't like that at all. It was a lot of RPOs, a lot of short shit, getting guys into rhythm.
But
Jalen Hurts was never able to get into a rhythm in that game at all because it was just stupid shit. Like you got him running downfield. What? Why did you even run the fake tush push? Honestly, it was dumbest shit ever.
I liked it.
It was fucking stupid.
Nice.
It's stupid, but if he would have caught that,
it was nice.
If it was a good throw, it
was fucking stupid,
and it was supposed to be that, that'd have been a fucking TD. You would have been hype as shit.
I wouldn't have.
Oh, Dodson, you'd have been going.
If it was for Dodson, I probably would have got hired, not for AJ.
Bro, come
on. But like, listen to this. So listen to this. Listen to this. Anyway, so if we would have had the play, you know what the play reminded me of when I seen it again? It reminded me. It kind of made me feel that they tried to run that fake ass fucking where Jared Goff tried to act like he fumbled the ball and everything. He fell on the floor or whatever. It worked, but I guess
we're trying to see what works.
And that didn't work.
I guarantee we're gonna do it again and it's gonna work.
It didn't work. He had two defenders.
Bro,
on.
if
Jalen Hurts made that pass in the pocket, go search that joint up.
Yo, so I'm gonna search this shit and you're gonna see.
He had two defenders on him.
Was probably at least like 2 guys away.
Nah, they weren't. They were right on him.
No,
I remember seeing it. They were right on him.
No. Most they was gonna do was tackle his cleats.
Yeah, it would have been a shoestring tackle.
And also another thing that I've seen all week too, that a lot of people have been talking about too, is that AJ Brown 100% didn't look like he was 100% that game. He looked like he was running at 60%.
Yeah.
Rusty.
No, he's hurt.
Well, he's hurt. The knee. I
mean, he has a knee injury, so
yeah,
he ain't outrunning nobody right now.
Yeah,
man. I want to tell you this: he don't got to outrun nobody. Throw that fucking ball. He's gonna go and get it.
Yeah.
You ain't doing it.
Bro, you're not utilizing your receivers the way you're supposed to. Give him the fucking ball. Give him a chance to go up and get it. That's football.
Kellen Moore is the issue. It's not Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. I mean, Kellen Moore wasn't.
Kellen Moore is the issue. It's not Jalen Hurts. So we all agree on that.
So we can say
he's still looking for the play.
So we can say that. We can say that. What if they telling Jalen like, hey, let's protect the ball. Let's keep it simple. Just make sure we know to lessen the turnovers and all that, right?
You know how
what I'm saying? That incorporated with the play calling though is like you're still not giving him the chance to do something, right?
You know how I know that's the case? Because if that wasn't the case, there would be no reason why Saquon just slid.
Fuck out of here.
There would be no reason why Saquon. There would be no reason why Saquon slid.
I'm gonna have to pull this up.
Yeah.
Saquon should have never slid.
You pull him up.
That's why he's not even gonna show me because he already know. That's why he's not even gonna show me.
Show him, man.
He right on him. He right on him, bro. He's right on him.
Bro, he is not on him.
He's right next to him, nigga. He's just as far as me and John right now.
You telling me AJ's not catching that?
He's just as far as
AJ has every athletic ability to catch that.
Not only that,
I don't think he knows.
Time out. If the ball was thrown straight and rather to say AJ had to cut over to the other defender, if he would have threw it straight, AJ would have still been going straight, bro.
2 defenders on him, bro.
2
defenders on him.
Are you kidding me?
Towards the end, he got kind of open. He got arms distance towards the end of that.
The ball was thrown this way. AJ went to the ball.
It was faded to his backside shoulder.
Yeah.
If he would have thrown it straight,
there, bro.
If he would have thrown it over his head.
If he would have Mike Vicked it, you know what I'm saying? We did see
we talking about Mike Vick.
I know, but I'm just saying that.
Calm down,
that type of throw.
Yeah, we talking about Mike Vick.
We just saw
Mike Vick is 100% better pocket passer than
we just saw some clips. That's why.
Where we at?
Yeah, exactly. I thank you for showing that because that was totally pointless. It was totally pointless, bro.
How?
It
was some ability there that he could have made the move, but it was a weird play.
Could have.
It was a weird play. It was a weird play.
Are you drunk right now?
Nah, man. I'm just being dead ass serious, bro.
Right.
It was the defender was right there.
Your opinion.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're here for. We're here for our own opinions.
Yeah.
Anyway, AJ Brown, man, ends game with 1 catch and for 10 yards.
Embarrassing.
Do you think he was actually really upset and when he brought out the book, or was he just like a whole thing where like whatever?
Nah, I don't feel like he had any type of upsetness or anything. I mean,
I feel like there was some frustration there, but he handled it well. Like what the fuck? Like my man can't read the fucking.
That's how he coped with the pain. That's how he coped with the pain.
Not only that, but you seen the rest of the game. He wasn't bitter or anything.
Nah, yeah.
The Philadelphia media make everything into anything, right?
You can't just be frustrated for a little bit, like you know what I'm saying?
Damn, man, I wish you would have made some plays, but
He didn't go George
Like,
Pickens.
damn, I only got one. Oh, I was open. He didn't make this throw, or like, dang,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm frustrated right now, and instead of giving y'all the energy where I'm gonna go and start like
and look upset and
talking what hurts, and then people make it a whole different situation.
Yeah.
Sit here, read my book.
and then people still made it a situation.
You seen them like happy for Saquon. They was tight with
Like,
Saquon.
man,
They
he was like,
fucking on
damn,
the
why
ball.
you ain't scored, dog?
But that's not the first time it happened, right?
Let's go back
Well,
to
him
that.
reading the book.
No.
Nah, he does that a lot.
No,
They said he
AJ Brown
reads
and
the book all
Jalen
the time.
Hurts,
That's
like
the first time they showed him.
Yeah.
What?
like AJ Brown and like AJ Brown being frustrated with like Jalen Hurts not bad.
No, it's not
Well,
the first
yeah.
time. They're fucking
Nah.
friends.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
Frustrated,
He's
man.
his daughter's godparent.
Yeah,
Like,
he's cool.
Y'all make things more bigger than what it is. It's the Philadelphia media always trying to paint a scenario and bring bad light to the fucking team.
I think
And
they're being
feel like they've
little-
been doing that for
Yeah.
even now. After this game, like we won and people are just shit
Talking about everything. Yeah. We're not
shit
even,
talking Jalen. It's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck you want to do? He won.
Yeah, he won.
I think
And nobody says nothing about all them other quarterbacks they lost.
Nah. 4 of them.
Yeah, Jalen shit.
Mhm,
Nothing about them other quarterbacks, and they still fucking top quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You know what? I think they were playing a little too conservative, though. I don't like the fact that, like, you know,
I agree.
39, 30, 13, we're running the ball. That's stupid.
Yeah.
And it has to be something that was being said in the locker room,
but
right?
I get it, right? Because I mean, you can get like Saquon will definitely break out for him, right? And that's what you're hoping for. But then if he doesn't, you're just gonna punt the ball anyway, and I guess just keep it. He's getting back, right? You trying to get his feet on him. You don't want to make him mistakes too. That way he gets in his own head. So are you essentially you're protecting your quarterback as well?
Yeah.
If something had been said, because like if for Saquon to have that in his head to be conservative like that and just like slide at the end of the game just to run the clock out. I mean, I know that his
No, he's just a gentleman.
What that not no
I was
what
about to say,
That's
yeah.
Saquon,
No,
bro.
well,
Yeah, Saquon
And what
Saquon
he
does do
said
that.
was, he was like, what if I would have blew my fucking Achilles running down or
Or
somebody else?
hamstring, somebody blow a hamstring.
Somebody else.
That's gone
Somebody
too
else.
far.
he did say
Bro,
something
he-
in the video.
He's done
Oh,
it many
shit.
times, bro. No, let the young boys get that. He could have fucking.
He said something about no mas. I don't know what video it was, but he was like,
Yeah, it was
somebody
like-
said no mas, or it's not. They told me no mas, so I took it as
That's
no
what I'm saying,
mas.
yeah. So he was being told.
You know what I'm saying?
He was being told to like slow it
Think
down.
so?
Yeah, he was being told.
But then I felt like
The entire game, and they're like, you're like the third, like besides that, you got 39, 30, 13, you're running the ball. You're not even trying to get the first down. You're just trying to run the clock out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the game. Like after this team was up 10-0 going into there, I think they went in there and they was like, "Yo, our defense is fucking balling. Let's just get out of here as safely as
But
possible."
I don't
get the
like
shit
that
over
either
with.
because now you're putting your defense at fucking.
What?
And that's
Disadvantage,
our
yeah.
fucking bread and butter.
Yeah.
we gotta keep them.
And guess what
motherfuckers
happened?
Healthy.
Nakobe Dean got hurt.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
we
crazy, right?
could
It
have.
was
Is
like
definite?
on,
Is
we
it
coulda-
definite?
Oh, he's done. Yeah, he's done for the rest of the
Yeah,
season.
he's done for the rest.
Jeremiah Trotter
Junior.
and Burks will be taking over for him.
Slow as birds.
Burks is great in run defense, but it's
Pass
gonna
defense?
listen. We're gonna get to that Rams game, but
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that a little bit. But I'm not happy about being conservative like that, because one thing we can say, or we can all agree on, is that like if the Eagles would have actually put their fucking foot on their throats, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, just like fucking just do it,
Put the
because
nail in the coffin.
that game would have been out of hand and you could just throw your
Yeah.
backups out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you want to be playing real conservative, and it's just like, come
You
on,
keeping
man.
your starters out there.
But I guess,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
also, I think that I don't know, man. It could
I
be
just
different
think-
theories. You can also
Yeah.
think that, like, oh, well, maybe they were just being vanilla because they didn't want to show much. I don't know. Saquon Barkley rushed for 119 yards, man. Could have rushed for 200, honestly.
Yeah. for real.
But decided to slide at the end of the game. It would have been nice because Derrick Henry ran for 189, so it'd have been nice to like have Saquon kind of follow up with something like that, right?
But you're not.
But we're not going, but
Yeah, like,
we're not going back and we're not doing it for that. It just would have been nice because
Is that his first
MVP
playoff?
hasn't been given out yet, so it'd have been
Is
nice
this
to like.
Is Saquon's first playoff? That would have been his first touchdown, right?
Yeah, but it's playoffs, so they essentially don't count that as.
They
fucking-
count that shit. I don't care what nobody say. I think they do.
Yeah,
I think they do.
yeah.
'Cause
Give
it-
it out before the playoffs.
Because exactly.
Mhm,
Because if it didn't count that way, they'd have give it out before the playoffs.
Yeah.
Josh Allen gets kicked out next week. Saquon runs for 200 yards against the Rams next week. You don't think that's like, yo, this is why I'm the MVP
He
of
might
the
be,
league?
yeah.
might go to
What, Derrick Henry? No, Joe Burrow ain't getting that. This for like the Saturday night, not even making the playoffs. They ain't gonna give it to him, right? You already know how that shit go, man. They ain't gonna give it to him. We got we already went with Nakobe Dean, man.
Yeah.
We already talked about that.
That pedigree.
So this was something I was thinking about earlier, and I just wanted to bring it up. Is everyone in here a Nick Sirianni guy?
I like Nick.
Do everyone think that they like Nick Sirianni in here? All gonna all agree on that?
I mean, yeah. Why not? Young quarterback, winning quarterback,
Head coach,
high
Not quarterback.
high percentage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why not?
head coach. I know what he meant.
Joseph,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Head coach. I'm drunk.
But let's now let's say that Nick Sirianni doesn't win the Super Bowl this year. Does that change your opinion on him?
Nope.
I don't think so. It's only one team wins every year.
Yeah.
Right?
He's been consistent.
Yeah, like he's fucking winning. Like, what do you want? What do you want? Right? Look at all these other coaches is not here. So all the coaches that got fired.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it all depends on like how we go out, right?
Yeah, I guess it depends on how we go out. But even then, it's like
I think that it's going to be two things for me, and this is where I come in with Jalen because I did talk my shit earlier with Jalen, and I'm going to be honest with you about what Jalen. Nah, I am going to say I'm going to say what I say. I'm going to be honest. This year, the beginning of this year with Jalen Hurts, I had high standards for him, and I don't care what nobody say. I sit here and I defend him, but I also lowered my standards with Jalen Hurts this year. He went from that guy where I'm thinking like, he went from that guy where I was sitting here thinking like, yo, he can take over a game, he can do this, he can do that, he can do that, and he's literally just a game manager now. He's doing exactly what he needs to do to win. And that's me lowering my standards because he's not showing us to be that guy where like they basically, he's not showing us to be that guy where we saw in the Super Bowl.
all right. So now I want to ask you: you think it's just that, or is it that he has a security blanket in Saquon Barkley?
That's lowering the standards.
Is it lowering your standards, or are you just leaning more on him? Because at the end of the day, we always had good rushing, but it was never like that.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think he can get the job done.
Like if
But
there was no Saquon, I think he'll be passing a lot more. But you don't have to pass a lot more. And we ourselves say, run the fucking ball.
Yeah.
You have the best O-line in the league. So are we
But you lower your standards now.
Are we expecting him to throw for a lot, or are we expecting for us to run a lot? Are we expecting?
So think about what I'm saying here.
It's not lowering the standards. I think you taking a back seat.
You lower your standards because we're used to him.
How? I can do this. I can still do this.
We're not expecting him to go out there and throw for 250 no more. We're expecting him just to go out there and just win the game now.
He lowered the standards, or we just expect?
No, I said I lowered my.
We just expected something else.
I lowered my standards on what I expect from him.
I got somebody else to help you with your job, so now you don't have to do that. It's not lowering your standards. I know you could do it. I know you can still get it done.
I think the confusion is that
I don't think he understands what I'm saying.
he's lowering his standard, not as a fan base.
Yeah.
I didn't lower my standards.
Not as a fan base.
I'm just what I'm saying. I said this year. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What I'm saying is this year I lowered my standards compared to what I expected in the beginning of the year.
Not as a fan base.
What I expected in the beginning of the year and what I expect him to do now is I lowered my standards for Jalen Hurts because like he's gonna go out there and he's just gonna do exactly what he needs to do to win the game. He's not gonna go out there and.
So what's the problem with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not only to you, just in general, to everybody else. What's the problem with just winning?
That's the issue. I don't understand that. Like,
what is it? How we win? People want to win by like 1,000.
But you know what it is too. Honestly, to be 100% honest,
they want to be entertained.
Not only that, but you know what it is too. Honestly, and people hate the fact that they gotta like swallow the pill by talking so much shit about calling Dak Prescott a game manager, talking so much shit about calling Brock Purdy a game manager, You know, people talked all this shit about these quarterbacks being game managers, and then now we got a game manager in our hands right now, which I'm not mad about. We're winning. The ultimate goal is to win, right?
What's a quarterback though?
But you know what I'm saying though? Because there's people out there that were talking so much shit about Dak Prescott. He's not a game changer. He's just a game manager. And it's like Brock Purdy. He's not a game changer. He's just a game manager. And that's what we have now. But we have a guy who's managing the game. Like he's doing just enough to win.
I mean,
not saying that he can't do more than that, but I'm expecting him just to.
But then you got system quarterbacks. I didn't think Brock Purdy was a game manager. I thought he was just a system quarterback. I thought he fed into the system and it just worked.
That's game manager.
You think about when everything fell apart. He was trash because they didn't have that system built.
Yeah, so he's game manager, right?
I still don't understand the concept of it being a negative thing. Is a quarterback and he has to manage the team.
That's what I'm saying. That's
just my.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like maybe I'm just not saying it the right way.
A win is a win. Fuck y'all.
But what I'm saying is that. Your
thoughts on him was like we gonna win by any means.
Yeah, not for nothing. Like okay, almost like Jared Goff. Almost like Jared Goff. Jared Goff is not even. Jared Goff's not even in the MVP conversation.
Yeah,
but like he's out there doing what he has to do, right? Putting up numbers or whatever. He's putting up 400 yards passing and stuff like that. Nobody gives a shit about none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because he's just winning games, but he's not really doing nothing. But he's just doing his job. You know what I'm saying? And Jalen Hurts isn't putting up those type of numbers.
No,
he's putting up 100 here and 100 there. So what I'm saying is that
but he's doing it efficiently too. You gotta remember he went 21 for 13, right? He's not throwing like 35, 40 something passes.
Yeah,
these dudes are going fucking ham and throwing passes. Yeah. We have a running back that's taking some of that boatload. So
I think the last game he threw for I think he attempted 30 passes.
No, well against the
Packers.
Yeah, I think it was like 13 for 21. Could be wrong.
Double check. I don't know why.
I thought he was like 13 for 21.
I think it was high. I think it was a little bit higher than normal. Because we were passing where we won 30 passes, right?
13 for 21.
13 for 21. There you go.
Yeah, it's fucking it was high.
Yeah.
It's efficient, bro.
Yeah. That is. It's a high.
You're not burning them out neither.
Yeah. What I'm saying is
doing turnovers.
So what I'm saying is that we're going into these. I am not saying that you guys are.
No.
What I'm saying is we're going into these games and where it's like
expectations. I know.
You're right. You get what I'm saying?
You're correct. Because
you get what I'm saying now?
I'm going into this game and I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to throw for 300 yards.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts does it all.
I'm not expecting him to throw for 300 yards. I'm not expecting him to go for over 30 throws. He hasn't been. It's been rare that he threw for 30 passes.
So that's where I was trying to get to.
Got you.
Like, yeah, that's where I was trying
to got you.
We got there.
We got there. So, yes, no, expectation is lower. I don't want him to go out there and do that. When you have a running back like Saquon Barkley, they can stop you from doing that. And he's essentially protecting you from throwing turnovers or making bad decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel Kellen Moore needs to get better with the play calling, needs to get AJ, who's one of the best receivers in the league, involved early. Yeah. Get that man going, get that fire started on him. Because don't get it fucked up, because even when he was out there, he is frustrated. He was still blocking. He was doing what he had to do as a teammate. Because he does want to win. What's going on?
Nah, I was going to say something after you're done, but I'm going to wait.
Go ahead, pussy.
AJ Brown definitely could have caught that ball. I just wanted to.
Which one? Oh, yeah, I knew.
I don't want to get you riled up. I don't want to get you riled up.
If it was a better throw.
It was a better throw. It was a terrible throw.
It was a terrible throw.
Yeah.
He was going straight and he had to come over and curve.
You know, I gotta get him riled up.
He likes to be the riled up guy.
I get things riled up when no one like, I get things riled up. Come on, do something. Leave me some love.
Where the gloves at?
I was caught all bitches, dickheads, all types of shit.
Gotta get things riled up a little bit, man.
You gotta be that type of guy.
We haven't had nothing like that in a long time on this podcast. I mean, everybody agree with everything we talk about. So, how to get things a little.
We was like killing more vanilla,
man. You love it here, man.
No, but I feel like you're not expecting much from Jalen Hurts because you have Saquon. Saquon's there to protect him.
Yeah, I do agree with Kellen Moore. We need to capitalize on those turnovers. As long as we capitalize on those turnovers, we don't got to score any more after that. That's it.
Bro, just remember the Washington game when you had like you just get AJ riled up, get him hyped, get him involved.
Just capitalizing on them turnovers. That's it. And that'll even bump up the score. We'll be ahead more than what we need to be, and not just
not even that. I'm cool cool. We got 21 points and they got 10 and we just running that clock out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But do it efficiently where we're getting first downs, we're getting good run plays. Not where we have to keep sending defense out there, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Wear
like
them
against
out.
the Packer game, defense was out there for a while.
Yeah.
We don't want to burn them out, bro.
We don't need that.
I know they're young, but you don't want to burn them out.
Yeah. Well, man, we got one more question until we start and talk about the, get into the Rams game. It was something that was pretty interesting. And so Nick Sirianni kind of dropped this on WIP. I don't know if it was yesterday or it was sometime this week where he usually goes on the WIP and talks. Yeah. Nick Sirianni casually drops that AJ Brown is the best receiver to come through the city.
Facts.
Do you agree?
Facts. Yeah. How you? Let's think about it, right?
Within the 3 years he's been here.
The best.
We're not talking about stats. We're talking about talent.
The best thing since Terrell Owens? Yes.
No, we're talking about the best receiver to come through the city.
Terrell Owens came through.
I would have to say yes.
I don't agree with that.
Who you going with, T.O.?
Terrell Owens, 100% is a better version.
How long he was here for?
It don't matter how long he was here for. He's the best receiver to come through the city. It doesn't matter how long he's been here. They're gonna be here for 2 weeks. We got a Hall of Famer in Terrell Owens. Not saying that AJ Brown can't be a Hall of Famer at the end of his career, but we got someone who basically bases their game off of that person.
But let's think about it. Who else we had when we had T.O.?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Exactly. So it makes things harder.
So just think.
We got Smith.
It makes things harder.
I mean,
I don't like this.
It makes things harder, right? Right or wrong?
They had this
we had Todd Pinkston, Chad Lewis,
legends.
Go Birds.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a great debate to have because they're two great receivers. I know you were going to AJ Brown. I know you love AJ Brown.
Bro, I do. And not only that, but just imagine if you would utilize him the way, bro. His numbers with the Titans compared to his numbers with his numbers with the Titans in 2 years compared to his numbers with us are almost identical.
Yeah, like he's nuts. That good, right?
Yeah, he's that good. Sure hands. AJ has a 0. What is it? This year he hasn't dropped the ball.
Yeah, no, he's good. Don't get me wrong.
He's
AJ's
number
good.
1 in the NFL,
but
with no drops.
261.
And then there's somebody behind him like 0.5.
261 receptions for 4,031 yards and 25 touchdowns.
Who?
AJ.
Yeah, but he had was that?
That's what he's averaging right now.
No,
from 22 to 24.
Yeah, but he had that. He had them numbers in 2 years with Tennessee.
Nah, this is from 22 to 24.
Yeah, but so I'm saying when he was with Tennessee, his numbers are almost identical in 2 years than it is with the whole time he was with the Eagles.
So, and over the 3 years he's been here,
he has 4,000 yards.
Yeah, 4,031 and
24 touchdowns.
25
and how many receptions? 200 something receptions.
261
in 2 years with
was about the same with
he probably had the same
about the same, but I think yardage was in half. He had 2,000 yards and 2,500 in 2 years.
So
with 24 TDs and
for the same time frame, Carmichael and Quick and Jackson, he's outbeat them in yards within those 3 years.
Great.
Yeah.
And we only had T.O. for a year.
Yeah.
Terrell Owens.
Nah, he was
put up nine receptions for 122 yards on a broken leg. He was a generational talent.
I'm not even going to fucking.
He had a broken leg though. That is crazy.
Broken leg.
Yeah. I'm not even going.
9 receptions for 122 yards in the Super Bowl. I think that AJ Brown. I think that AJ Brown bases his game off of Terrell Owens. If you think about it,
he should.
I mean, Terrell Owens and AJ Brown are probably the only 2 receivers that you can think of that have the size and the speed to go take a 7-yard catch to the house.
They're relatively close too.
Relatively close. That's why I'm saying that's why I thought the debate was great because when I heard about it, but it's hard to go against what T.O. is, man. Yeah. T.O. is just it's like one of those things where you think about today's trying to think about today's NBA players, right? And then you be like, oh, this guy. It's almost like it's you're not wrong for picking it, right? You think about today's NBA players, thinking this guy's the greatest ever. And you're like, nah, man. You ever seen Kobe?
Yeah.
You ever seen Kobe before? Yeah. And it's this dude look just like him in some type of way, but it's but he ain't Kobe. Yeah. And it's almost like what AJ Brown, AJ Brown, his game is so comparable to Terrell Owens, but it's but Terrell Owens was the guy that did that. I mean,
he came as a star already.
You can't go wrong with it. It's just hard, man. Terrell Owens is that guy.
But I feel
like if you put AJ in Terrell Owens' situation, right, where he's just like the only receiver, which he was like with the Titans, that's what he was, and he balled the fuck out.
Yeah. I mean, and T.O. did that with the 49ers.
Yeah,
he did that with the Cowboys. He did that with the Eagles. Mm-hmm. And he played okay with the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't want to sit here and make it seem as though like he was that great, but he did okay against on the other side of Chad Johnson. But he was a little bit out of his prime at that point. And I mean, happy that he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he took a whooping too. Let's be real. T.O. used to take some licks.
Yeah, he's a big guy. I mean, also this is another thing too. That's actually a good point that you brought up. I just made me think about something. Defensive backs were a lot different back then than they are now. Yeah. Like these defensive backs are a lot smaller. Actually, we were talking about it, how we realized that
back then they used to
Terrell Owens
and kill people.
Terrell Owens is 6'3". Terrell Owens is 6'3", 200 and something pounds. And we were like, damn, man, like AJ Brown must be the same height. And in reality, AJ Brown's only 6 foot.
Like 6'1", yeah.
6'1". So it's like these cornerbacks are a little bit smaller nowadays than what they were before. You know what I'm saying? These guys are just speed guys.
Yeah.
So
that's they went smaller and faster.
And the NFL game is a lot different now too. Like, I mean, they were running a West Coast offense, which with T.O. T.O. was running a West Coast offense. That offense is basically made for just like short passes. Like, that's all it is. And the NFL offense is a lot different
Ain't
now.
that what we essentially running now? And we're not even throwing short passes.
I mean, I don't know what we're running right now.
We throwing them passes.
Kellen Moore. I think Kellen Moore is sabotaging us.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
Payback.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I hate to do this every year because I feel like it's just like beating on the same drum every year, but because I know that people who don't like Jalen are 100% going to be like, well, that's just you protecting Jalen. Just the problem is the problem. But I mean, the offensive coordinator again just didn't really show up for us. I feel like after the break, after that one break, they realized like our strong point, I guess, is just running the ball, and he just dug into that. Like now it's just like, let's just run the ball. Let's just run the ball. Let's just run the ball.
Passing, yeah.
And if we don't really have to put any effort.
He does be looking stupid on the sideline too, like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Hopefully, I don't know if they just
at one point. I'm gonna be honest.
They're just being conservative and they're just waiting to.
Yeah, I that's what we're gonna need. I mean, we can't use conservative against the Rams. I'm just, like, not with that hot team coming in like now. So we're gonna end this up and we're gonna start talking about the Rams and
I'm just saying, if AJ continue with the Eagles like this, he's gonna.
We're gonna talk about the Rams. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the Rams and the Eagles right now. A big game, guys. Rams are coming in to Philadelphia, so we're coming into the Link. And we got a big game, man. I mean, we can't go off of what we did a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's hard to beat this team twice doing the same thing, which is not right because I mean, we just beat the Packers, right? And we kind of ran the ball over the Packers the first game of the season too. So it's doable, but also at the same time, you can arguably say like, you know, Jordan Love was still hurt because I mean, at one point in that game, he started grabbing his arm as if the same elbow was fucking with him again.
Or he's just like, about to get our ass.
Yeah, true, that too. Reed was taken out of the game. Dobbs was taken out of the game. They were also dropping like flies too.
Yeah, they were falling apart.
But also, you know, when you coming into the Link and it's cold, you got them California boys coming over here. It could be a little different. And also they got
travel.
Short schedule, travel.
They gotta travel a lot too.
It's a lot going on with that situation because they actually go back home, right? And then they come back to Arizona. Because I heard that they went back home. I don't know the truth. I don't know what's going on, but
I mean, they gotta go home, right?
I mean, some people don't. I mean,
unless they stay in hotels.
Sorry, some people do have homes. Some people would like live in that area. I'm gonna guess. I mean, But anyway, no matter what, they still got to take that 6-hour flight back onto the East Coast. And being not home too is a little different.
East Coast time.
Yeah, playing on East Coast time.
They're coming off a short week because they play Monday.
Yeah, short week. More time for us to prepare because they actually brought it up to Nick Sirianni too. They was like, hey man, just to be honest, like how does this work? You know, when you're watching the team and you know you got to play one of these teams next week, at what point do you get to the point where you start getting ready for that next team? And he was like, we're watching that game and we were watching that game. And when we get to the point, he's like, I'm not gonna say when, but when we got to that point where we realized that the Rams are taking over this game, we're ready drawing up film and watching this game, what they do. So it's pretty cool. Like he said that they're actually at the facility watching the game together as coaches,
Yeah, I'm sure.
and then they do that type of stuff, which is kind of cool.
I mean, even as a player, is that like you're not studying this? You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know, man. I mean, Stafford came in. He came into that game hot. At the same time, man, I don't know what kind of effort the Vikings brought into that game too. Because just like the Rams, I mean, they changed up things at the last minute just with the Vikings too. The Vikings had to end up traveling over to Arizona instead of going over to LA. We don't know what kind of things had to change up for them too. I don't know, man. I'm just. I hate going into divisional games like this. Very, very overconfident because it's hard, but it's hard to also ignore the fact that like Saquon had his best game of the season.
55.
That was the game that put him into MVP conversations.
Yeah.
So if he had 255, what makes you think that he can't do that at home against? You know what I mean, with the crowd going, cold weather, an extra day of rest compared to the other team, which counts, man. I mean, these guys are beating each other up all
Everything
day.
counts.
Yeah, for real.
So I mean, I don't know if you guys got anything else. Well, I mean, Stafford. Am I worried about Cooper Kupp and Puka? I think that if we can get to Stafford, I ain't got no worries. If he can get to him,
bro. I feel like you got to remember too. Puka's been getting abused all year.
he's hurt.
He's hurt. He's taking.
He almost came out of the game last game.
Yeah.
Cooper ain't been a factor. Cooper Kupp ain't been a factor.
He waited to the second quarter. Finally got his 40 or 30 yard catch or something like that.
I don't know. And then you got to remember, our line way different than fucking Vikings.
Yeah.
Our backs are way different than Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
So
Offensive line, defensive
Stafford ain't going. Stafford was getting that ball off quick, but he ain't gonna have that same time he had when he had with the Vikings.
Yeah, nah, it ain't happening. Plus,
So if he's holding on to that ball and he's trying to make throws.
plus you gotta think too. I mean, our defensive line are very, very good with their hands. Like they gonna know, like, oh, he trying to get the ball up quick, get your hands up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, I feel like we do that a lot. I mean, how many times we watch games this year, you know, just blocking down passes and stuff like that. So, and then Kyron Williams, I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't get me wrong. I'm not downplaying the guy, but he's just not somebody that right now that I'm going into a game and be like, yo, we gotta really worry about this dude. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I mean, if it was like Derrick Henry or something like that, then I'd be like, yo, we gotta worry about this.
Yeah.
But
you seen what we did against him too, so
yeah,
one of the best. And
I'm believing Vic.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I believe in Vic Fangio. I think we're gonna dial up something pretty good. Obviously, the Rams are gonna think that we're gonna go in with the same thing. I mean, obviously, I feel like when you go into these games, you actually do go in there with the same game plan because it worked, but not the same exact game plan. I think you're going with a little bit.
your style is your style, right? He always plays that style. But you're definitely setting different looks and
it's hard, man.
Not only that, but you're trusting your players too because they're not dumb. They're smart. They know when plays are going down. Mm-hmm.
And you got a veteran quarterback like Matthew Stafford, like you said before, right? I mean, I feel like last week you kind of said it. You was like, I'm gonna pick the Vikings, but you know, I mean, you got Matthew Stafford on the other side. Like he's a veteran quarterback. You know how to win, right? So
it was just hard to go with the Vikings. It was just hard to go with the Rams because they've been up and down all season.
Yeah.
I mean, that division, they got in by the skin of their teeth.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Now I'm gonna say it. We got 3 games left in the season. We got 3 games that we have to win. You gotta win in the next 3 games. You gotta win the next 3 games. The next 3 games are gonna put you from here to here. Jalen, if you want to be that guy, you want to be that guy. You want
free cheesesteaks, my guy.
You want to be that guy, and you want to known as being one of the best in Philadelphia.
I went all 3.
Putting yourself in NFL history. The next 3 games, you got to take your game from that standard
we need that
we've seen all year. We need that Super Bowl Jalen right now.
Over 300 plus yards.
Yeah.
I need more emotion. I need you to tighten up, my guy.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. So that's why I said what I said earlier with the lower the standards, because I feel like it was gonna set me up for what I'm gonna say with this whole prediction or whatever. Is because like I think that it's now time. Because people are going to expect us to run the ball now. They're going to see these things that we've been doing for the last couple of weeks and expect us to run the ball now. Now it's time to take advantage
You
of
already know what they're doing, bro. They're going to blitz and they're going to stack the box.
Yeah. So it's time to take advantage of that. You got A.J. Brown and you got Smitty and you got Dallas Goedert playing like an angry man. You know what I mean?
He felt threatened. His position is threatened.
Yeah, Calcaterra went out there and played well.
His position is threatened, yeah.
So it's It's gonna be a good game.
And I'm not gonna hold you. Dallas Goedert is one of the best tight ends in getting yak.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. That dude, he doesn't just go down. You
He puts his body out there. Yeah, he puts his body on the line.
You got to take him down.
Mans can take a hit, but mans get hurt a lot too.
Yeah.
So, I guess it's just
Sounded Jamaican. A little bit.
Man's not hot.
So I guess it's hard to really predict this game. I mean, it is what it is, right? But I guess we're gonna just go with X factors and predictions, man.
Okay.
X factor. You wanna hop in on this? Go ahead, your world.
I think I got Jeremiah Trotter.
Nice.
I think he comes in not exactly filling Nakobe Dean's shoes, but he comes in again, does his job, and then leaves.
I like that. All right, Joe.
Jalen Carter in the D-line.
Yeah, it's big. It's big, man.
Yeah, because we didn't get much sacks last game.
Nah, it wasn't. I mean, Nolan Smith played.
Yeah,
crazy,
he played
bro.
good. But
Yeah, I think Nolan Smith had 2 himself. I think.
yeah.
Yeah, he played well.
But we do lead the league in sacks, though.
We're number 1 defense in the league.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I mean,
If we apply the pressure, I think he's
Yeah.
gonna make some mistakes.
my X factor is I can't pick one person, but I 100% think that it's going to be the defensive backs. We coming in here. We got Matthew Stafford back there, and you got 2 receivers who've been. I mean, I don't want to say they hot, but they're known for playing well. And the only way that the defense is going to have enough time, the defensive line is going to have enough time to get to them, is that the defensive backs got to play up and they got to do their job.
And we seen that with Poconuco.
Yeah, so
he did kill us the first game.
big play Slay, Q, Cooper DeJean, CJ, Reed. Like, we really need y'all to come out there and play, bro. I mean, it's gonna be times where we're probably gonna have to take out some of y'all and put in Avante. And like, these guys gotta pay. Rogers gotta play. I mean, Avante was out there a little bit last week too. No, I get you. I get where you're coming
Maddox
from.
is the one that scares me the most.
Yeah.
And he did do good, but it was just
I
like,
know what you mean. You're not But
not
no,
full
the defense, like
confidence.
our defensive
So-
backs, bro.
listen, the first thing they're gonna do is put Puka right on him. And what's gonna happen? He gonna get toasted right up the right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the slot.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the
Chicken.
slot being an issue. And yeah, man, it's defensive backs, man. I don't know why. I'm not saying I'm worried about them. We just need a strong game from them because we're gonna need a strong game from them throughout the entire playoffs. Because now you're going up against real quarterbacks. I mean, you could possibly be going. You're going to go up against Matthew Stafford. You could possibly be going up against Jared Goff, right? Which is like, and when I say Jared Goff, I don't want to say that he's a real quarterback.
Goff, bro.
When I say Jared Goff, it's not about him being. It's about Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator. It's about the things that he does.
There's some dogs.
It's about the things that he does to move things around. I mean, like, so he puts Jared Goff in the predicament to make you worried about Jared Goff, and then obviously, if that happens and, if things go well with us, we could either be going up against.
What do Jared Goff do a lot? Throw deep balls. And what do we do a lot? We protect against the deep.
Yeah. So
I
don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go too far about it. But like I said, it'll be Jared Goff, and then obviously after that, you got 3 quarterbacks that would possibly be there in the Super Bowl. It'll be Lamar, Pat Mahomes, or Josh Allen.
And
right?
these are all quarterbacks that's ahead of Jalen Hurts.
Exactly. So that's why
Jalen Hurts fall right behind them 3.
So where you at with it? Where your X factor?
It's got to be receiving. I'm gonna go AJ Brown. It has to be, bro.
After this week, right?
After this week, one for 10.
Isn't it always like that?
It's always like that.
It's always
bro.
like that.
It's always like that. He
Isn't
goes
it
off.
always like
It's
that?
always like that.
He has to. And it's not him. They have to just throw the ball to him. I need Hurts to like be a little more daring. You gotta put those balls in them hard spots. Whoa. Pause. You got the
Blue Chew. That's a sponsorship right there.
you got to make the hard throws. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got to trust your receivers to go up and grab them. Like it's good to be conservative, but you have to make them hard throws.
Yeah.
You got to trust your receivers.
Nah, yeah,
You got
right.
2 dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
And it's like it's hard to say that too, right? Because you want him to be protective of the ball,
Yeah.
right? But then at the same time, you want him to make these throws.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't gotta
just
be a
be- just-
gunslinger, but just throw that out there.
Smart.
Just
Be on
throw it.
time.
You got guy. I mean, just like you and Jarvis said earlier. I mean, like I said, I was fucking with you with the whole AJ Brown thing. Just poking the bear. Poking the bear a little bit.
Strong hands, bro. Strong hands.
But you got a guy out there that can make these plays. Like if you put it anywhere in that vicinity, he's gonna go up there and
bro.
get
We've
it.
seen it. We've seen it plenty of times.
Even with Devontae Smith, little ass, he'll do
Yeah.
the same thing too. You know what I'm
They
saying?
go up and grab it. They go getters, bro.
So when you got AJ Brown and Smitty out there, like sometimes you just gotta go ahead and throw it and
Like,
put it
when they
around
at their
there.
best, bro, they working for it.
And honestly, not for nothing, I know that people hate for me to say this, but honestly, man, like you go out there and you throw a pick, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's about what you do. It's about what you throwing an interception
Afterwards.
doesn't mean it's about what you do after.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Throwing an interception doesn't. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I hate to say it, but it's part of the game.
It's how you
Yeah.
respond.
Yeah, I mean, like you got guys out there that throw interceptions all the time.
That
man.
means that
Like,
you made an effort to do a risky play and it kind of failed, but you went for that risky play. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you gotta remember, you're playing against professionals. They're gonna make good plays on some certain
Yeah,
balls.
man.
It could have been a perfect though. Just he was in a perfect spot.
Exactly.
So we got-
He just made a better play on him.
yeah, man. So we got
We gotta win the turnover battle. That's all.
Yeah,
Exactly what
that's
it is.
it. And we're not.
that could be an X factor too, but I mean, I don't know. If
I mean, it is an X factor. You have to win. You
gotta win the turnover
gotta
battle.
win the turnover
I
battle.
like that.
You have to.
So we got Jeremiah Trotter, we got Jalen Carter in the defense, and we got defensive backs, and then we got AJ Brown. That's our X factors for now.
You got something, Jarvis? No.
Well, Jarvis said Jeremiah Trotter.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
fault.
Josie loves.
Yeah, I know. What's going on over there? Score prediction. This is where I'm be honest, man. I'm be honest, man. Score predictions, man. I didn't really think too much into this one, so I'm gonna be totally honest with you. But I'm gonna go 27-14. I think that they score a little bit. I think it's gonna be. I think the 14 is probably gonna come maybe on a garbage time touchdown, maybe. But it's gonna be anywhere between 24-14, 24-13, and around that area. Yeah. I want to say 27, but I'm gonna go 24. I'm gonna be honest. I want to say 27, but I'm gonna go 24. But 24-14. I'm gonna say 24-14.
I'm gonna go 38-24. Birds by 100.
Ooh, that's a lot of scoring.
I think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you think we're gonna go out there and we're just gonna be? I'm just worrying about like the possible of it like raining, us being
It's supposed to be
cold.
snow.
No.
I'm saying so like the running of the ball. But 38 is not bad. I mean it could definitely happen. Couple defensive touchdowns.
Yeah, we're due.
Yeah,
Pick six.
Big
Fumble
six would be
recovery
great.
for.
Pick six in that game is a wrap, bro. I think that Matt Stafford. I think Matt. Go ahead. We'll talk about it before we're done.
I'm gonna go 31-20.
31-20. A lot of 30s, man. Yeah,
I mean, I feel like
when was the last time the Eagles hit the 30s?
not like what,
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, exactly.
Just curious.
Rams, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, I think, right? No, we were close to it.
Oh,
I don't remember. I was at the game. I don't remember the score.
It was a few games back. But yeah, I mean, I think 31-20. I think we're gonna have to get to that point because AJ Brown's gonna get that touchdown.
It was Cowboys 41-7.
oh shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then Commanders beat y'all 33-36.
Nobody
Oh, wow,
asked
that was
about
the highest
That's
scoring
about
game. I
it.
forgot.
Yeah.
No,
Those
nobody
two.
asked.
Oh wow. What you got, man? You got a score prediction or no?
I think, as you said, I think it was going to be 27, but I think Jake Elliott makes it a field goal again.
Nah, this guy.
I got to go it again. It's in the snow, or hopefully it's in the snow. But either way, I think he either misses a field goal or an extra point again. I'm going to go 24-10.
You know what else I need? I think I need Nick to be more aggressive now too.
Yeah, man.
I need 2-point conversion, Nick.
It's time to stop being conservative.
Yeah.
Stop doing this. I mean, I get it, man. Like, I think that the Super Bowl haunts him a little bit because, like, he was very aggressive in the Super Bowl, and some people think that's the reason why.
Super Bowl. I think it's fan base and job security.
That too.
I don't want to say job security, right? Because we don't know definitely. This is just speculation.
Yeah, people are just talking, bro.
People are just talking.
I don't think that. I think there was actually an article that came out with Tim McManus, and it was basically praising him how the players. They said the players are basically fight for this guy.
And it's crazy.
The players love this guy, so I don't think that he's going anywhere.
And we talk shit like,
I don't think that he's going anywhere.
And then that's another thing. It's like we're gonna just keep changing fucking coach every year, and then you're just gonna have different dynamic and having to start all over again.
We need. I know it's gonna be hard. I know you can't always do this, but we need. This number one defense needs to do this. We need to get to Stafford, and we need to like get a pick. We need a turnover. I think that Matthew Stafford is one of those quarterbacks where, like, once things start to go down, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. You're not playing. You're not playing indoors. I mean, people can say whatever they want. Like, yeah, he played in Detroit. He played indoors in Detroit. People remember that.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like nah.
And he just played in Arizona. So
yeah, it's not an indoor game. It's outside. I mean, we have NFL players that I listen to all the time. They talk about it. They say people can say whatever they want, like about like about cold team, about warm teams coming to play in cold weather. Like it really is a big thing.
It's a real thing. Yeah.
He was like, I remember one. I played in Philadelphia. Hugh Douglas was talking about it. Hugh Douglas was like, I played in Philadelphia for years. I went to Jacksonville, played out there, wasn't worried about the cold no more. He's like, I went out to Buffalo, and I went out to Buffalo, and I went for a tackle. He said, I felt how hard that ground was. He was like, I was out of it that day. He's like, I ain't gonna lie, like. I dove. No he's like, I dove. I hit that floor, and that floor was so hard, man. From the cold, he was like, done. Man, I'm good.
He was done
I'm good.
He was done for his career at the time.
Yeah, so
I'm done with everything.
Like I said, man, I don't want to base it on that though, because I mean, it's been times where there's
upsets.
It's been time in Eagles history where Tampa Bay came in here and blusted our asses, and we were talking about that whole it's gonna be too cold for them, and we were like it was too cold for us.
Yeah.
Remember we do got some guys on that offense that's from down south boys that ain't used to that cold. But man, listen, man, this is a good episode for us, man, guys.
Yeah, man.
All love.
Always.
It was good to poke the bear over here today.
You look like a teddy bear with that coat.
It was good to poke the bear over here today, man.
Only you can prevent fires.
Hopefully,
we might tell Josie shut up.
Hopefully we can keep this shit going, man, because as long as the Birds is playing, we got a reason to be here. Yeah, because right now we ain't got a reason to be here if the Sixers are the only team playing. To be honest with you,
they lost. Right?
Go Flyers
and go yo. Actually, I don't want to keep us too hard, but go Flyers, man. Flyers have been keeping shit real close, man. They've been going to a lot of overtime games, man. But listen, man, like, subscribe, y'all. Keep it here, man. This has actually been a long episode, longer than we thought it would be.
Yeah.
But keep showing us love, man. I mean, it was hope everything keeps you interesting.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. We'll be here next week. And go Birds, baby.
Go Birds, man. Let's bring it home, baby.
Another victory.
Sleeping on me till my time away. God just hit me up, he by the gate. Got some bad news, I might be late. Told him I'll be there.